Hello, everybody. We are back once again for another riveting chapter of Another World Campaign 1. We are here tonight with, of course, our lovely cast. Lane Zazalak, famous actor, Jacob Vospol, a good friend and the best DM that I've ever met, sans myself, of course. Brendan, my life partner, my partner in crime, my best friend, best buddy, and the most handsome person I've ever met. Tristan, the Pirate Lord. Also, very famous actor, the most amazing improv artist I've ever met, and one of the most humble individuals. And of course, our pink-haired goblin girl, Brandon. So, just to give a little bit of a recap to anyone that's new, anyone that hasn't followed before, last we left off, what had happened was our party had met with the lord of a noble house known as the Margasters in the city of Waterdeep, where our setting is taking place, where this entire campaign is sort of contained within. And this meeting between our intrepid heroes, them being the representatives and direct members of the noble house Argentum, they had met with the Margasters in order to sort of stick a little bit of a wrench in the gears of these clone doppelgangers that had infiltrated the upper echelons of the nobility of the City of Splendors. Now, this had led to a couple of complications. The Magos Brunyandar Margaster, the patriarch of the house, had sort of led them on a little bit of a runaround. This runaround eventually led to terse negotiations for payment in order to sort of have the Margasters support the Argentums in fighting back against the doppelgangers. Now, these negotiations also led to an undercutting on the side of the Argentums by getting the wayward, captured nephew of the family of the Margasters, Justinius, back from the clutches of some shadowy organization presumed to be this group known as the Unseen, the doppelgangers that had sort of infiltrated. So, directly where we had left off was Christina Flax, our one member played by Brendan, had decided to take onto themselves the infiltration of what appeared to be a sort of already compromised watchman outpost of the guards of Waterdeep. This being discovered by the magical awareness and direct the magical awareness and the direct knowledge of guard structures and sort of legislative bodies, police forces of Egan, our barbarian slant sort of character. Now, after learning this, yes, Christina decided to take the most direct route possible in order to get inside the prison to find Justinius and to actually find out exactly what was going on. And that was to berate and then physically assault an officer. Now, this sort of went exactly how you would have imagined. The officers quickly apprehended Christina, threw her in shackles, and then, well, you know, they were getting a beat down, so to speak, within the sort of bottom layers of this prison. Then from there we sort of come right back to it with our friend Christina being sort of accosted by this officer, this sergeant of
Yeah.
the the
I
guard
had
outpost.
I had pretended to fall unconscious and I was being dragged away was the last thing that happened, I remember.
That is exactly what had happened. Yeah.
And I had disguised myself as a street urchin before I went up and punched him.
Yeah. And you had also very spectacularly succeeded on that deception check to sort of like obfuscate who you were and to also make it seem as if you were unconscious. So with that, we will join Christina right there. Christina, you sort of lay there on the cold, damp prison floor. The smell of mildew and other foul odors sort of in the air. The typical, fantasy prison experience. You see, as you sort of open your eyes to look around, you've been left alone within a cell. You heard the clang of the iron bars slam shut and be locked behind you. And then you sort of awaken. You open your eyes and you see, of course, a couple of stains in the corners. You're in a very squat cell.
It's like the movie where there's a bucket.
There is a bench, a plain wooden bench with a large amount of carved graffiti within it, and then there is, of course, a bucket in the corner for relieving yourself, and then. Yeah, that's sort of it. You look out into the an open area that's in front of you. Outside of the bars is a sort of open, not really a foyer, but a common area where all the prisoners might be gathered for processing or what have you, or to be taken in and out. Just a wide open area. And then other than that, what would you like to do?
So, first things first, I want to see like if there's keys left like across the hall on the wall, or if the guards kind of just like keep them on them and that's that. Because if there's keys out here that I can use later, I would like to know about
that. You're looking around for guards that might be just sort of like patrolling the area. Sorry.
Well, looking for, do they keep like a set of keys on the wall across the way, or do they just keep them on their belts at all times kind of deal?
Go ahead and give me a perception check.
Absolutely. Oof. That was a bad one. That's not good.
This isn't, I mean, like, this is the City of Splendors. You are within a rather affluent neighborhood. Like, this isn't some, rundown establishment or anything like that. Some backwater town in the middle of nowhere. This is a decently well-lit and well-maintained prison. Like, this might be the sort of place, although it is, still a prison, still a jail. It is, or at least like a holding area for, processing later. It is decently well kept. Like the floors are scrubbed outside the cells pretty well and stuff, but there are no hooks, hangers. It's decently lit. So it's like, that's not really a problem either, but you don't really notice any keys hanging from walls. You do notice a guard do a routine patrol, wearing the same colors and regalia of the the city watch, and he doesn't. If he does have keys, maybe it's underneath the tabard, maybe it's in a pouch. He is wearing a pouch on his belt, but other than that, you also notice that like he's keeping an eye on everything. And that's about it.
Okay. How frequently does he come around, or is he just constantly watching?
You try to keep a sort of a mental tally on exactly how often he does his rounds, and it seems like but I mean, he's not the most consistent. Perhaps every 5 to 10 minutes.
Okay.
But like, how long are you watching for?
I'll only do for like 10 minutes, so I'll see him come and go twice in that time. Somewhere around there.
Yeah, for sure.
And then while he's gone, I just want to call out. I'm like, Justinius, you out there? We're calling down to the rest of the cells.
You call out to the cells that are adjacent and maybe a few cells farther, and nope, nothing.
Okay. I had cast Detect Thoughts on the guard as he was beating me down.
Right.
If I'm still... Oh, no, it's been 5 or 10 minutes, and I can only concentrate on that for up to a minute. Damn.
Yes.
Well, then I'm going to start... yeah, I guess I'm just going to do that right now. I have a bit of a weird question. Does the cantrip shape water work on piss? I'll post the description for you.
Yeah, would you mind?
It is mostly water.
Uh-huh. There you go.
No.
Okay.
Now, without just like sounding like a guy that wants to say no,
you're not going to let me be the last piss bender.
That's kind of what I'm thinking. Like that opens up precedent for a couple of other things. Like, I would say that. Oh, that's hard. That's
I spend
hard.
a sorcery point to do it. Will you let me do it?
Man, that's.
Listen, if Aang and Katara can bend their sweat, why can't I bend piss?
Because this isn't Avatar: The Last Airbender. For sure, that's the case.
Well, I don't want to live in this world. If that's the case, I'm out.
Okay, yeah. Sorry, guys. I'm
out. It's okay.
Let's.
Wait, was I thrown in the cell with all of my stuff because he thought I was unconscious?
Oh, I suppose we should probably get. I should have gave a description of that, but no, you were absolutely relieved of all of your belongings that were on you.
Are they placed in the same room here? Is there like a chest for keeping it all in?
There is no chest where you can see.
Okay.
So if you really want, what I could do is give you a full description of the room.
Please,
yeah, I'll do that really quickly. So, should do that. Okay, so I can just. Oh God. All right. So basically, where you're looking out of is you have a cell that's adjacent to you. You have two cells that are across from you. There's two cells that are sort of to the right-hand side of yours and two cells that are to the left-hand side of yours. And then you see coming in at a diagonal into the large open space that I described, a sort of hallway that the guard that comes in to patrol the common space and the cells that you guys are in. And then there's two in sort of like the top right from your perspective, the top right and the bottom right corners of the room. You see stairways that lead upwards. And that is the entirety of the room. Most of there's not really a lot of features. There's torches, there's sconces along the walls at irregular intervals that sort of keep the room well lit to prevent any shenanigans and yada yada, as well as quite a bit of natural light that comes in through a window that is in your cell. That's it.
What's outside the window?
What's outside the window? A city street.
Okay.
Well, I say a city street. About 10 feet of grass and gravel, followed by a short wall, and then a city street.
Okay. I assume there's no water out there.
None that you can see. Nope.
Okay.
It hasn't recently rained to get any puddles or anything like that.
Yeah, fair enough. All right. So the next thing I'm going to try is I'm going to ask the guard for a drink of water. That's it.
Guard walks up to the cell.
Like,
He's
hey, man.
stocky half orc fella. He looks at you.
I'm just like, hey,
what do you want?
You think I could get a drink of water? That's it. That's all I want, man. I got the piss beat out of me. All right. I can wait for mealtime for the food, but a drink of water would be nice.
You been processed yet?
I'm in the cell, aren't I?
If you're here and you aren't being taken out in the next couple hours to get to the city jail, no, you haven't been processed. Have they done your paperwork?
I haven't seen anyone come around yet.
All right. And then he leaves.
Mm-hmm.
He comes back.
Yeah.
And he has a wooden mug full of water, and he gives that to you.
Awesome. I look at him. I'm like, thanks. And
he's like, no funny business.
You got it, man.
Then he goes and walks away.
All right. As soon as he's out of eyesight and earshot, I'm just gonna hold the mug and just Christina and the water comes up and out of the mug and into the lock and freezes solid.
Okay.
And then it thaws. And then it freezes solid. And then it thaws. And then it freezes solid until the lock just bursts. If I hear him coming back, I'll bend it right back into the flow it right back into the cup.
So, for the amount of time that's going to take,
it is a cantrip, and there is only somatic components.
No, for sure. Give me a sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand.
Yep, and I would also like an Arcana check.
Okay. Do you want the Arcana check first?
Dealer's choice.
Okay. Oh, fuck.
Oof.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not good.
No.
Yeah, that's not very good either. That's a
10's better than 8. That's for sure.
Chicken pepperonis.
So the guard comes back around,
Sip.
and you're taking a sip of water, and he's sort of looking around. He's like, "I'm going to need the cup back."
Oh, for sure. I'll go to like hand it back to him and trip on a rock in the cell so that the water goes all in my clothes. Do you want a perception check?
Actually, he comes up as you're freezing the water. Yeah, you've kind of mucked up the timing.
Okay.
And your sleight of hand, you're like trying to thaw it and pull it out. And
I'll spend a sorcery point to subtle it. That'll get me out of it.
Subtlety is not going to subtlety's not gonna make the water thaw.
Okay.
And he just kind of sees this this frozen, like frosted over lock.
Okay.
And he looks down. And then he looks up at you.
Instead of doing that, I'll subtle spell charm person him.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
DC 15.
1 sec. We'll do one of these. Should
on stream. Oh, you fucker. I hate you so bad.
So he sort of looks down at you.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, all right. I told you. No shenanigans.
Yeah, I know.
He's like, come here. Give me your hands. And then he like goes to open. He's like, he tries to put his key in the lock and it's like half frosted over. And he's like, oh, God damn it. He's like, we're going to wait here.
I can
until this is
unfreeze
locked.
it.
He's like, absolutely not.
All right.
He's like, we're going to wait. And like, you guys wait for a little while. So
At this point, I've completely cocked it up. I'm going to subtle spell sending Pixie. Come get me.
Okay.
Casually burns all of their spell slots and then calls up for help.
So I guess we're flashing over to Pixie and the rest of the crew.
Yeah.
We're not.
So Christina just asked me to come get her. I'm gonna go alone.
No.
And I'll show you why. And Pixie just kind of like this little ring that she has on her finger that she got from her father or her dad. She just spins it a little bit on her finger and vanishes.
I'll start walking towards the guard tower, Aaron.
Okay. Absolutely.
Can I trip Egan? I am invisible.
I mean, is that, yeah, if that's what you would like to do.
I would like to do this alone. If I can just sneakily get Christina out without any violence, that would be the ideal situation. I'm literally invisible. So.
Are you trying to trip me or?
Yes, I am going to trip you if you're
Okay.
just ignoring me.
Then that is an opposed athletics.
I wasn't sure if you were talking to Aaron or talking to me in character, so.
Yeah. You said athletics, opposing athletics?
Yeah, that'll be an opposed athletics check for both of you. Okay.
Wow.
So you were invisible at the time, right, Pixie?
Yeah.
Okay, so you immediately become visible, and Egan, you see an outstretched little goblin green leg sticking out, trying to trip you, and you very nimbly just sort of like just dodge out of the way of it, and get yeah. From there, what do you do?
Okay, well, I'm going to go back invisible again. Because it costs an action. That's it. Right?
Yeah, that is.
We're not in combat, so I am going to go back invisible. And I'll just kind of sigh and follow Egan.
Toric, Briggs, what are you two doing?
Not one to be left out. Toric will hobble along.
Yeah. Relica looks Relica looks to the space where Pixie like should be, and says, "Pixie, why are you doing this? Why can't we just talk our way in there? What's wrong with that?
If you guys can talk to the guards and distract them, it's a lot easier for me to get in."
How do you expect to get Christina out? And that isn't, I'm not trying to be like facetious or like condescending. I legitimately just want to know exactly how you're going to do it, because like Waterdavian watch houses typically have several locked doors before you hit the cells. And I mean, there's going to be guards everywhere. And I mean, as much as I'd love to trust your ability, like it might be easier to just get Christina out on, hey, we're the nobles of House Argentum, let our person out for drunken behavior. Like, we might be able to pull the clout card.
Nobody likes my ideas.
I don't want you to be in danger. It's not that I don't like the idea. It just seems half-cocked. I'm not going to stop you from doing what you want to do. I'm just saying. I don't know.
I mean, I thought it was a good idea. So.
Torek, thought I have lockpicks.
Well, okay. And then she's just gonna follow along with you guys.
All right. So
I'm gonna kind of wait, like hang to the side of the walking group so that like when they start talking to the guards, I'm gonna be able to go around.
Sure. So you guys get up to the front gate of the guardhouse, and there's the same two guards that were there before, that Egan had already met, and they look to you, to your party of people, and the one of them, human man, sort of, of average height and build, holding a truncheon, twirling it in one hand. He's like, "Oh, hey, Egan. What did you need?"
Your sergeant just brought in somebody that is needed to be brought in custody with us. If you could get them, please.
Oh, I don't think we can do that. They got violent with the sergeant.
Yeah, we'll deal with them.
Well, I mean, that's nice to say, but they have to be processed, and they have to be tried. Like that's how it works.
Excuse me, sir. I don't know what your name is, but we do need some information from them. So at the very least, could we come and speak with them?
My name's Troika.
It's a pleasure
and
to meet you. My name is Torek.
yeah, Torek. That's nice to meet you. And what do you need? I'm sorry.
They're a suspect under investigation, and we need to speak with them about an important matter. Unfortunately, I can't involve you in it. Sorry about that. But if we cannot have the suspect, could we at least speak with them?
Are you a member of like the guard? Are you with the city, or because they're under the investigation of the city watch of Waterdeep for the direct assault of a sergeant of the watch, seen like witnessed by us. That's it.
There's that, and then there's something much higher above your pay grade that I'm not even allowed to tell you about. So,
make a deception.
17.
Okay.
They're like above our pay grade. Then Troika like leans over to the other watchman and is just like whispers under their breath, "Art." Like gets in like real close to you, like places like a hand on your shoulder and like leans in and whispers, and is just like, "Are you with the Grey Guard? Are you with the Greys?"
I just frown at him a little bit, and I give him like a, one of those like, "What did you just say out loud in public?"
It's fine. Yeah, no, it's what the fuck? And then like gives an elbow to the other guy. Just I'll be 1 sec. And then like the one guard Troika heads inside, and then the other one like
Troika.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
You give me a stealth.
With advantage.
That is with advantage, yeah.
With advantage. Okay.
Yeah.
20.
Woo! All right. Okay, so Pixie goes in with Troika. You head down like a diagonal hall. You see Troika head inside a room that's immediately to the right. You see inside for just a second, and it's like it has a table, just a plain wooden table that's set up. There's weapons that are sitting in hangers along the walls. Upon the table is like a lit oil lamp, surrounded by a bunch of chairs. And sitting in these chairs are a bunch of guardsmen. They seem to be having like a game of cards, or like they're playing like Three Dragon Ante or Bones, or like some sort of game of chance. And Troika runs in and just says, "Hey, get up!" And then like just grabs one and is like, "There's a fucking member of the Grey out there. Get the fuck." He's 7.5 feet tall, horse bigger than him. Yeah, wearing. Yeah, no, with a noble fucking house's insignia on his shield. No, for sure. Yeah, no. They walk up to our guardhouses all the time. They just always need to speak to get up, and then like picks up someone and presses onto them for a second and pulls out a set of keys, and then just, okay, no, sit in here. Put the pipe out. Just pour out the booze. Put the fucking cards away. And then, like, they seem to be tidying up. Pixie, what do you do?
Where did he put the keys?
He grabbed a set of keys off of the person that he sort of like grabbed and picked up.
Okay, and he's cleaning up? Are they on like his hip?
They all seem, including Troika, seem to like be in a tizzy cleaning up this gambling den.
Okay.
They're pouring booze down a drain. They're sweeping up like ash and food and stuff like that. Cards being stuffed, dice being put away, weapons being attached back to belts, like a bit of tidying up. Like the one guy's like spitting on his shirt and trying to get rid of a stain.
I'm just gonna head further into the jail.
Okay, yep.
Into the tower.
Sure. You head further into the jail, and you start walking past a series of like entry cells. There's like you hit a corner and then take a right. There's some more cells. These cells are both populated and unpopulated. Some have 2 people in them. Some have 0. Some have 1. And eventually you hit a wrought iron gate that leads into a big common area filled with more cells.
And I'm guessing it's locked.
Yes, you go to like kind of gently push or pull it in, and it's firmly locked.
Okay. I'm gonna pull out my thieves kit.
Okay.
And pick the door.
Okay. As you're pulling out your thieves kit and grabbing at the door and such, the guard, big half orc fella, looks behind him, and his eyes just like gaze over you, and then keep like looking around, like he might have heard something for a second, and then just keeps. That's it.
Okay.
And then go ahead and give me a sleight of hand.
Or is it thieves' tools?
It's just tools plus proficiency, like whatever the heck that is now.
Sorry, Brandon.
Yeah, that's fantastic. As that sleight of hand
isn't it the same?
It's sleight of hand. I'm pretty sure lockpicking is sleight of hand.
I thought so.
Dex plus proficiency, because if you have your tool proficiency.
I do have a tool proficiency.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Then
so it's the same
it'll
number.
be Dex plus tool plus proficiency. We'll keep that roll then.
Okay.
So with just in less than like 4 seconds, you just put the rake in, slam in your pry, and then just click, subtly, silently. The door, surprisingly, oiled, maintained, slides with almost no sound open as you slip your little goblin frame through. And do you shut it behind you?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. It does latch shut again.
That's fine.
Okay. As you're doing this, as you've taken the time to do all of this, listen in on these guys' conversations, as Pixie is doing what they're doing. Egan, Briggs, Torek, a flustered Troika comes out and looks to Egan, looks to Torek. Sir Torek it was.
Yeah.
And Egan, and he's like, and should I? And then he leans into Torek. He's like, should I even know his name? No. And like points to Briggs with like the shattered eye and the rust marks all over. A strange automaton figure.
I think
he's
Torek
like,
is really enjoying this, so he's just gonna lean in and he goes,
"The fact that you know my name puts you in a lot of danger."
He's like, okay, all right, no, it's fine. We're okay. Let's head inside before anyone sees you.
Good idea.
And then he like leads you, Egan and Briggs, into the building.
I'm gonna look back at Briggs and I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna hit him with the
every so often the guard Troika looks back at you guys, and then his eyes like go over Briggs, and it's just like and but he brings you to the guardhouse, the actual like house where like the smoking was happening and the gaming and gambling. He opens the door and he's just like, this is the crew. What did you need to know?
I'm gonna stand there. I'm gonna give like a couple sniffs.
Yeah. Give me a perception. Give me a
Do
perception.
I smell anything? Yeah.
Yeah.
Perception.
2. As far as you know, this was a tidy, well put together guardhouse. Egan, you immediately smell just like smoke and booze, and like you see the stains on the table. There's like a burn mark in it, and you find one of the dice. Briggs, you've walked into so many pirate dens in your life that you're like, wow, this is not unlike some of the seedy taverns you've seen. And Egan, you've busted enough rings of debauchery to know what this is.
All right, this place checks out pretty good. Well done, soldier. I need you to take us to cells.
Of course, men. And then like he gives like a salute, and like some of them like tuck their shirt. One of them's wobble. One of them's like visibly wobbling. Yeah. So Troika's like, I'll just take you, and then you guys wander through. Pixie, as you are about a minute ahead of these guys, you do see this half-orc standing in front of the half-orc guard is standing in front of a cell, and you notice the urchin that had formerly been Christina sort of standing at the bars of the cell. And it's like, it's obvious that like something's up. Like if anything were to be obviously up, it would be this.
I can still talk to her in my head, right?
Too long.
Time has
Has it been
elapsed.
too long?
Yeah, my telepathy only lasts for, I believe, 5 minutes.
Yeah,
And I
it has been that.
waited at least 10 before I to kind of time guards patrols.
Yeah, she'd given you a ascending spell, which is how you got the danger.
Yes.
Okay. I would like to ignore Christina for now. I'm gonna go deeper into the cells and see if I can find Justinius.
Okay, you start making the rounds. As you get a little bit deeper into you see the same thing that Christina saw, which is there's sort of, other than Christina's cell, there's 7 other cells in this common area, as well as a staircase leading out of the top right-hand corner, a staircase leading in the top or the bottom right-hand corner of the room, as well as the path that you had come from, and that is it.
Okay.
You do a quick round. You check the cells. You are invisible, but you notice no Justinius within these cells. A few of the cells are populated. There is one that is holding. You get a brief thought, like, "Oh, is this Justinius?" Because he's wearing like sort of like a nobleman's outfit, crushed purples and reds. But he's still got a floppy hat on, sort of sitting there sullenly. But no, Justinius is not within the cells that are in here.
What about down the staircase?
Both staircases go up.
Oh.
And you could start checking those out.
I will.
Which would you like to go up to?
Start with the left.
There's one in the top right corner and one in the bottom right corner.
Oh, top right.
Okay. You reach the top of the stairs just in time to hear Troika, Torek, Briggs, and Egan be brought through the iron door that you had formerly picked, and you hear Troika saying, it's just this way, it's just this way, and then Troika says, you guys all see Pixie, you hear Troika point and say to the half orc. Go ahead.
As we get to the bottom of the stairs,
I don't think you guys are coming in through stairs.
Or sorry, so as we come in through the door, I'm just going to look at the guy. I'm going to go, by the way, just so you know, I'm about to cast a detect magic spell just to make sure that this urchin's got nothing.
Whatever you need to do.
Good. And I cast detect magic.
Yeah, absolutely.
Lasts for 10 minutes. Anything in 30 feet.
Okay, yeah. You hit... One sec. Uno momento, por favor.
No más.
As you're sort of walking throughout the room, you get a bit of a ping coming from the staircase to the bottom right of the room.
Okay.
Pixie, you reach a door. That door is made out of wood. It is set with a wrought iron lock, as well as a ring to turn and open the door. Go ahead. The lock, just subtle click, pops open. And this seems to lead to what appears to be just a guard tower. It is a spiral staircase that goes upwards. One of the viewpoints to look down on the rest of the streets. No one in here. Not at the moment.
Is there anything around? Papers?
No.
Anything like that? No?
It's just a point to watch the streets. There's no paperwork. There's no weapons. There's no people.
Okay. Head back down and go to the bottom right staircase.
Okay. Toric, everybody, what are you doing?
Well, are we being led towards?
So the half orc gentleman looks to Christina, the urchin that is Christina, and looks back to Troika and says, "This one was casting magic in their cell."
At this point, I fully twirl around back into Christina in the cell, and I'm like, Toric, lovely of you to come get me out of here.
Are you kidding me? Getting you out of here, you piece of absolute trash.
Mm-hmm.
I'm here to investigate. I'm here to investigate the missing boy. That's what I'm here for. Get out of my way.
And I go up to the half orc and I like shove him out of my way and I go for the lock.
Yeah, the lock is wet. Troika's like, I have the keys.
I look at the wet lock and then I look at the half orc and I go, what kind of jailhouse are you running here where your locks are wet? Do you know any spellcaster worth their salt could freeze that lock and shatter it?
It's just water.
Toric, darling, he's doing his best.
I'm just doing my job. I'm just doing my job.
Not you. What's your name, sir?
My name's Vark.
Vark? Well,
Vark.
I appreciate the work you're doing to keep this city safe.
I'm trying. I'm very confused.
I need a word with this one because I need to know what she knows about some missing children, or at least a missing young man.
Who are you? And then Troika like pipes up. Don't. They're important people. You should. Don't. And then Vark's like, okay. No, that's fine.
Great.
Troika, do you have this handled? Troika's like, and then like looks to Briggs. Yeah. It's handled. He's like, okay, I'm gonna go on break. Troika's like, yeah, do that. I was gonna send you on break. And Fark's like, all right. Heads out the door. Troika stands there, opens up the door for you, inserts the key, clicks it open.
I'm gonna walk up and I'm gonna grab Christina by like the nape, you know, like by this right by the front. I'm gonna like,
all right, tell me everything you need to everything I need to know about the missing Margaster.
Christina fully like plays along and like lets Torek grab her by the front of her dress and whatever. What do you want me to tell you? I heard that there was some missing a shithead in here, and that if I got in and got him out, then we could, you know, get that family owing us one, so that we can actually keep the streets safer.
Oh,
right, so
did you...
I give Torek the help action on a deception check is what I'm.
Okay, yeah. Torek, go ahead and roll a deception. As you guys are having this sort of back and forth and like just a farce of a conversation. Also, Troika can't like he can't. My rolls are making him stupid.
The dice have declared Troika to be an idiot.
Yeah, an idiot. So, Pixie, you reach the other set of doors. These doors are almost identical to the ones that were in the top right-hand tower. A short staircase that led up to them. And yeah, similar.
Okay. And it's just the top of a tower again?
Well, you need to pick the lock.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Pardon me. 15.
Pixie, you have to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, good.
Oh, so everyone within the room is suddenly startled, or at least caught a little bit off guard by a thin red-white ray of energy that flies out of the staircase to the bottom right of the room. Pixie, you see a series of runes so small start lighting up on the door right around the handle, and then you're like, oh fuck, and you just throw your back against the stone wall of the stairway, and the beam goes. You feel the heat just like press against your neck, and it flies past you.
The rest of us hear
Did that open the door, though?
Hear and see it. No, well, you also didn't pick the lock. But yeah, you guys all see and hear this as like a beam of energy flies out from the stairway and slams into the ground, burning a small pit into the stone floor. The Troika looks and just says, What was that?
And then I think in my head, what a great way for me to go check that staircase with the magic. And I throw Christina back and I go, watch her. I'm gonna go investigate. And I just charge off in the direction of
Okay.
And then I look back at Troy and I go, give me your keys.
Give me an intimidation. Persuasion.
Can I try persuasion?
Yeah, persuasion. I would say yeah.
21.
21. He's like, and then like he's out.
Like gives a just like
bark. He's like, and then like drops him in your hand.
Torek sprints over to the door. Do I see anything?
You see give me a perception test, actually.
Right.
Give me a perception check.
These are classically. I'm great at these.
You do notice the faintly fading, just like in the sort of like semi-darkness of the stairway. You notice the faintly darkening runes around the handle of the door fading away.
Torek does have detect magic active.
That too. Yeah,
Do I know what school of magic this is?
evocation.
Yeah. Okay. Great.
Hi, Torek.
You hear like a whisper beside you.
And then I just go, great. I saw the suspect go into the door. And I run down and I just unlock the door with the key and I push it open.
Okay. Give me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, okay.
Do I have to do it again?
Nope, Torek's in front.
Totally in the way.
Oh no!
All right.
Torek is definitely in the way.
So, Torek, you take 7 points of fire damage as a ray of energy slams into your chest, heating up the chest and leaving a burn mark. The door does unlock and open, but it seems that maybe there was a passphrase or something, or a code, a symbol, another key, something to get this door's wards off of it.
Your door shot me. What the hell? And then I push it.
Troika's like Troika yells up. He like comes to the bottom of the stairs. He's like, that's for the we don't. I'm just one of the regulars.
Fine.
It's for the sergeant and
and I go in.
Okay.
I am going to follow Torek.
Okay. So you notice that first of all, something very strange. You open the door, and then instead of it being like a plateau that leads just up, there is like the spiral staircase that leads up to the top of the tower, but there's also a spiral staircase leading downwards. Pixie, you know that you didn't see that on the last set.
I whisper to Torek. I say, down.
Yeah, I start going down instinctively because I know that what's his name is underground.
Troika looks back to Briggs and to Egan, and actually looks to Briggs, mouth opens like as if to talk, thinks better of it, and then looks to Egan and is like, should you go and help him?
Yeah.
Do you need more guards? Is it how bad is it?
I was gonna ask if you wanted to just check and make sure that nobody got out the other direction.
Oh, yeah, yes, yeah, and like Troika's like, yeah, it's dangerous there, and then he like runs. He like runs off in that direction.
And then I stand aside, holding the open door for Christina's cell, and wait for her to get her ass out of the cell.
I very daintily step out of the cell.
Close the door behind her.
Thought I had
head
it
off
under control,
after Torek.
Yeah,
I follow.
Okay, Briggs, what do you do?
Yeah, I'll go with Christina and Ian.
Okay.
Is Relica in on this trip? Is she on the ride?
Relica would be there, yes.
Okay, great,
She's sort of like directly left it to your lead.
Yep.
Yeah.
Good. I just wanted to make sure she never left.
No, she's not gone. And yeah, you guys head into the bottom. Torek, right behind you are the rest of the party. Pixie, you're invisible next to Torek, and you guys head downwards. Clank, 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 and you guys hear before seeing a low hum.
Can I roll a perception check?
Yeah,
I was just.
I still have detect magic up. Does anything ping as we go down?
The range is what, 30 feet?
30 feet.
I don't believe it penetrates
blocked
through
by stone. Yeah,
it is blocked by stone.
Walls.
Yeah, walls, stone, lead, metal, all that kind of stuff. No, you don't ping anything.
Great.
Yeah.
16.
20.
16, 20. Pixie, you just get that same low hum. Christina, as you're heading down, you notice, you're like, that hum isn't just a hum. You like hear like the tonality pitch upwards and then pitch downwards, and then it's obviously chanting, but it's strange because it's not words, nothing that you can recognize anyway.
Can I like pat Torek like on the leg and be like, "Let me go first"?
I'm like, I say out loud, I'm like, guys, we got some chanting going on. I don't know what kind of bullshit they're trying to do down here, but let's.
Let me go first.
No, you're right. You're right. Go check it out. We'll watch the back to make sure none of the guards come back. And if they do, they are really fucking scared of me. Did you guys see that shit? Did you see that shit?
Quiet down.
Oh, sorry.
I unsling my
see that
shield and put my axe in my other hand and continue walking.
Aaron, I'm actually
Yeah.
going to cast
Why doesn't
Mage
he
Armor
ignore
right
me?
now.
Okay. Yeah.
Ian,
Where
let me go first. I'm invisible. I will report, and then we can go together.
Come on.
Will you report?
Let her scout.
Yes.
You are the heir to House Argentum. You should not be putting yourself in danger.
This is exactly why they made me head of house, because I'm like this. Let me go.
You consider yourself expendable? That's why you're in charge?
Relica pipes up and is just like, Pixie, I would say that you should definitely go, because if you die, then I get to be in charge.
And then I'm night attending
Suppose.
to Relica, and that's way easier.
She's like, do you really want that?
I'd
It
rather
goes,
that.
it goes silent because Pixie started walking.
Oh, you fucker! Relica stands there waiting for an answer for a moment.
She's cooking up a good insult.
Yeah, just waits. About like
We'll give her.
about
Christina's the
15
first.
about 15 20 seconds goes by.
Christina looks at Relica and just, yeah, she's
She-
gone, isn't
She's
she?
gone, isn't she? Yeah.
Yeah.
Bitch. And then okay.
You said 5? We'll give her
Rel-
5.
Yeah, Relica looks to Egan and Torek and is like, what do we do? How long do we wait? Like, I say 2 minutes. Like,
That long? You really do want to inherit the house?
no, I don't. Listen, I practice magic in a fucking library for 8 hours a day. I don't know.
Let's give it a minute.
Okay,
Give it a minute.
Okay, a minute sounds good. Torek, get to the door. Get to the door. Get to the door.
The top door?
No, the bottom door. And she like
Oh,
points
okay,
down to like. So Pixie gets to the door, and it is unlike the others. It is made out of pure metal. You're not entirely sure what kind. Looks like steel, silver metal, and it is engraved with a symbol. And this symbol is a spiral, and in the middle of that spiral is what appears to be a blooming flower. The door does have a regular mechanism for opening. It does have a handle as well as a lock. And as you reach the door, you see a greenish glow coming from the bottom of it, as well as, you hear the chanting now very obviously. Like, there's multiple voices on the other side of this door that are doing some sort of chant.
Can I do an Arcana check to see if Arcana or History to see if I can recognize it or know what it is at all?
Give me an Arcana. Historically, chanting is rough. Okay, yeah, for sure. At 21, you're like, you're decently well educated. You've heard about like the stories of what kind of magics go on within the City of Splendors, at least, and you're like, multiple seedy cults have done evil deeds in the bowels of Undermountain beneath the City of Splendors. Like, this doesn't bode well. Never ever in the entire time that you have been educated or heard a rumor on the lips of someone you trust, heard that chanting coming from a glowing rune-covered door in the basement of what should be somewhere safe leads to something good.
How much of a gap is under the door?
Less than an inch.
So I can't like.
No.
Okay.
Like
I'm
enough
gonna
for a dim light to get through.
I'm going to try to quietly unlock the door.
Okay.
And just barely push it open, just enough to get a peek inside. So
Okay.
I will roll that sleight of hand.
Yep.
20.
20. You go to pick the lock, and it doesn't budge.
Okay. I'm going to pull out a little vial filled with acid. And
Okay.
I'll pour it on the lock.
You have ruined the lock. That's your.
Open the door.
But no, you have melted the lock shut. Is what you've done. Yeah.
Are we here yet? Has this been a minute?
It's been about a minute. Yeah. Pixie's been.
I will start walking
how to
back.
tell time.
Yeah. Pixie tried to get in the door, melted the lock, and then kind of came up dry. Unfortunately.
Cool.
Yeah, I'll go back and I'll report. I'll be like, there's what is probably not good chanting down there.
Oh, there's
The
chanting.
room is
Oh, that's...
the room is glowing. The room is glowing green. Weird door, spiral with a flower in the middle. I broke the lock.
Aaron, can I make an Arcana check for that symbol?
Wait,
Can I
no,
make a
wait,
religion
Christina,
check?
you're gonna have to wait. Torek raised his hand.
Oh yeah, okay.
I was just putting
Yeah.
myself. Can I make a religion check on that? That sounds familiar as fuck.
Yeah, I would say so.
3.
3. Yeah, that's a religion, all right.
Great.
Okay.
Me next.
Sorry. What was the what did Egan want to do?
Oh, so we are close to that door at least.
You are in fact close to that door. You're probably about like 10 feet away.
Okay. What kind of magic does it smell like they're doing on the other side of that wooden door? I have a
Conjuration.
60-foot radius.
Conjuration.
Conjuration.
Oh,
okay.
Hard stop.
Is the door magic? Am I getting magic vibes from the door with
The door does
detect
not
magic?
seem to be magic. No, Egan, you don't get any magic off of the door, and neither does Torek from anywhere that is in the surrounding area.
I am going to rage and try to kick the door open.
I would
Oh.
like to help Egan and like fucking like some Boondock Saints shit, just like fucking double boot the door down.
Okay. Okay.
As they're doing this, I'm going to use my free invisibility for the day.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
great.
Two
I put
invisible
saving throw
girls.
instead of athletics.
Yeah.
But saving throw instead
Um,
of athletics.
Hey, Brandon, we are the invisible
Is it
magical
athletics or
girls.
is it what is
It
it?
is-
to
it
break the
is-
door?
We're gonna say strength. I like
Okay.
the strength save. Yeah, we're
Alright.
gonna call it that. We're gonna call it that.
And
just
since I'm
raw.
in rage, that should be at advantage.
It is with
For strength.
advantage. Yeah.
Plus,
yeah.
I'm helping, baby.
I actually think that it ends up being the exact same roll for you because it would be
Yeah.
strength plus proficiency. So
Yeah.
we can just
Yeah.
lean into it.
Okay.
So you kick in the door, and as you kick in the door, what you end up seeing, one moment, as you rush to the bottom of another very short flight of stairs. What you end up seeing is, sorry, I killed the map so that I could do some stuff, but boom. That is what you see.
You guys show us.
Where?
Zoe. Fuck. Sorry,
Where
guys.
are you?
Oh, I have to. Oh, right. I have to take. Oh, sorry. Fuck. Right. You guys
Take
need to
us
be
with
there
us.
too. Yeah. Go ahead. There you are.
Oh hell yeah!
Right. Where's the
Mhm.
door that we just kicked open in relation to this?
Here and here, I'm assuming.
Right here. You're at the. I'll place your figures just a sec.
Okay.
But
Because
yeah,
I
you
get
guys
to,
will be
because,
right there.
I rolled a 2 on my wild surge, so I get to teleport 30 feet as soon as I kick the door open.
Oh, let's
That's
go.
incredible.
What did he just say?
Okay. Okay. Wild Surge can teleport. So here's what we're going to do real quickly. We're going to, just so there's no spoilers on anything like that, I'm going to murder the roll chat for a second, and I am going to drag all of you onto, oh my god, Torque is such a baby on this map.
Oh, what the fuck?
That's okay.
Just
That's
a
okay.
wee
Me big.
Yeah. You're a big boy.
Yeah, I'm a big boy.
You're going to be a little bit further down. Then we're going to get Egan in here. Egan, you can go ahead and place yourself wherever. Briggs, of course, same thing.
Oh, what's the distance?
Are the squares 5 feet?
Squares are 5 feet. Squares are 5 feet.
Great.
Okay.
Yeah, no. I don't have your little tools for gauging distance mean nothing.
No, that's fine.
Right.
Pixie, real quick. Pixie even smaller than everyone else. Pixie, although I will do this for Pixie real quick. You are technically indivisible, so we can do that. You were right behind Toric. Egan can teleport. We got Briggs. We got everybody. I do need a mini for
Aaron,
for.
Do we want to take a quick break right now while you set up, and then everyone else can go to the bathroom and get drinks and stuff?
No.
All right.
No,
fair enough.
right now.
I do feel unless does anyone here need to use the washroom direly?
No.
Not right now.
All right.
Good.
Not right now. Then we're just gonna keep going on. All I need is
Just go right in the chair.
Yeah.
Lane.
Mountain
Like a
Dew
real
bottle.
gamer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there we go. And this is going to be
Oh, incredible. That's so
boom,
Christina.
Christina. Yep.
Elsa? We got motherfucking
Real
Elsa?
close. Real close, right? Then save that. There is Christina. Okay. And from there, everybody, can I get you? So I'm gonna.
Yep.
I'll set the scene real quick. That is where everyone is standing. What you see before you is a storeroom of some sort. 2 pillars in the middle of the room. These pillars crackling with green electrical energy, silent. In the middle, a rune-covered summoning circle of some origin. Surrounding this circle are doppelgangers. These doppelgangers are completely featureless. They are your typical. They are your typical featureless gray doppelganger selves. For whatever reason, they haven't taken a shape yet or anything like that, which seems a little bit strange. As a few of the doppelgangers that you guys have met have also not been in a having taken form. And however, the big guy right here, he's about 8.5 feet tall.
Holy fuck.
Horns coming off of either side, wielding a gigantic axe, the head of which is covered in a shifting mercurial
This is
substance
a
of some sort. Its skin mottled yellow, completely covered in scales, rotting across most of its form. And in the middle, I actually forgot to add one other person in my haste. We're just going to do one of these real quick. We're going to do this, and then we're going to hit here, because right in the middle of all of this
Justinius?
is Justinius Margaster,
We did it, guys. We can.
standing suspended by chains of green electrical energy, seemingly almost looking like they're pulling him apart.
Okay.
Energy arcing across his face. And then let's get to that sweet initiative.
Come on, baby.
Give me something good. Please
That's
roll
a
good.
10.
That's an 8. Oof.
Briggs,
9. Oof.
Egan,
6.
Christina.
16.
Okay. So we're gonna get into a real quick surprised initiative before we get into anything. Egan, before the true initiative starts, you get around.
You did it. Is that? Oh, okay, so I got a round of actions here.
You have a full round of actions. You literally teleported into the middle of them. So that is going to
I'll take 2 swings with my axe on the big guy here, and then I'm going to teleport right behind him so that I am not flanked.
Omemawa Shindaru. Motherfucker.
Nothing personal.
Something,
There we
something,
go.
nothing personal, kid. Something.
Ooh, we'll just down this. There it is. Hell yeah. Okay. So sorry. Egan, what are you doing to start first?
Oh, I took 2 swings at the big horned guy.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure I missed with one because I wouldn't
9
have
and
advantage.
21 versus AC.
Okay, with the big guy, the big guy standing right there. He turns around. This is a strange request. What languages do you speak? In fact, what language does anyone here? Yeah, actually, does anyone here speak Infernal?
Nope.
Nope.
I have
This is
Abyssal.
a fucking devil.
What's that?
I
No
have
one?
Abyssal.
Abyssal? No mas. So you do, but your first attack swings wide as it just turns on you. And as it does, your second attack just catches it in the side. Roll damage.
It's right
8
there.
slashing.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, yeah. You lay open a bloody wound upon its torso, and it recoils in pain and looks down at you, and then snarls out a few more words. From there, we go right to the top of initiative. The top of initiative is it is the creature. The creature raises its axe above its head and just goes to bring it down upon yours. And team, one single attack, then another attack. One of the attacks connects. And you take 12 points of slashing damage as it clobbers down upon your sort of collarbone area. And then I need you to go ahead and make me a Constitution save.
Halved to 6 because Egan's raging.
It is
yeah,
just physical damage. So
I'm keeping track of that, Brendan. No worries.
Perfect.
It's +1 because of the cloak, so 22 on my con save.
22 on the con save. You feel as the axe bites into you, you feel as if your body starts changing. The mercurial material that the axe seems to be made out of almost like filters into the wound, and then you just through sheer raw endurance and willpower force it out of your body as like this silver material spills out of the wound on your shoulder. And then it is Christina.
So I'm going to, as a bonus action, turn first level spell slot into sorcery points. So that'll give me 2 more sorcery points. And then I'm going to cast... if I cast a spell, it'll break my invisibility, right?
Yes.
Okay. So what do we got going on over here? I'm going to hold my action until Briggs and Torek have made their way over into the thick of it.
Okay.
And then I'm going to cast Mind Spike on the big guy. Or sorry, no. I don't want to do that first. I want to start with Mind Sliver. I'm going to cast Mind Sliver on the big guy.
Okay, first you're going to want to move so that you have line of sight.
Oh, yes, of course. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
step one.
So I can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 over here in the corner of the room.
Mm-hmm.
And then I can see everything, right?
Yes, you can.
Okay. I need to double check the range on. Yeah, the range on Mind Sliver is fine. Yeah.
Okay.
It's 60 feet, which is this entire room. So
Yeah.
But I'll hold my action until after those two go.
Okay. Then after Christina, it is okay. So I'm just gonna do one of these really quickly. This one changes shape. Changes shape. Changes shape. These three right here, immediately upon seeing what you're all up to and seeing Egan change into the room, they snarl under their breath to one another. This sort of like strange hissing, snarling breath, and they all change. Their skin and the flesh ripple, covered now in barbs and hooks. Their hands become, instead of these 3-digited large like club appendages, they become these hooked grasping claws, and their arms elongate out, almost touching the floor before them, and one of them goes right here and faces Egan, and two of them move to here and face the door. And and can I get a wisdom save from Torek? And that's it.
Does he have line of sight on me? Does he need line of sight?
Oh, I suppose
there's a
he does. I guess he'd have to be here, hey?
Yeah.
Yeah, even maybe we can get him here. That's probably the safest bet. Boom. Actually, this guy's gonna hit here. Yeah. Speaking of line of sight, yeah, that is a wisdom save from you, please.
14.
14. You hear in the back of your head whispering, this sort of like discordant melody of sorts that just fades away after a short period of time. You just block it out.
No think, only fight.
Right when you think that the melody is done, you hear this sharp note, and
Brown note.
oh no, oh no! And you take 6 points of psychic damage.
Okay.
And then Egan, one of the one creature that got closer to you, its arm flies out at you and goes to grasp at your throat, and slams into the wooden crate that's behind you and just snatches into it, grabbing big ripped chunks of wood, and then comes like elastic banding back. And then it is Torek.
Okay. I would like to make a ranged attack against this guy in front of me right off the hop, like immediately.
Okay, yeah, absolutely.
So it's a 19 to hit.
You throw your hammer, and with almost unerring accuracy, it slams into this creature's chest. And roll damage for me.
Is that 11
That is
plus-
19 damage.
Yeah, so I just
Yeah.
fucking woof.
Did you smite?
No.
That's not spite. It's just my hammer, baby.
Oh
yeah.
God.
So as much as you would love to see this creature just obliterated by the force of that blow, you throw your hammer with such force that you're sure that it would have went through a stone wall, but the spongy, rubbery, elastic skin just sort of absorbs the blow, and you see it just stays sort of dented, and your hammer comes flying back back to your hand.
As I throw it, I started running at him full speed, and then as the hammer comes back, I'm going to go for my second attack in melee.
Absolutely. They seem to be resistant. It didn't take as much damage as you thought that it should.
That's okay.
And go ahead, give me that
It's only
second
11
attack.
to hit.
11 does not hit. It nimbly,
So.
after feeling the force of the first blow, you see all of its hackles raise, the hooks and the barbs that run across its skin raise up at like even almost like preternaturally before you strike, and then it zips out of the way. Is that your whole turn?
I don't think I have bonus actions really. None that I want to use now.
Okay. After Toric, so the other two creatures that are within the room, they change shape as well into these strange hooked monstrosities. One of them turns, and Egan is now fully put into the corner. It changes shape, and its arm also elastic, just flies out at Egan, aiming for Egan's throat. Egan, with the swiftness of a battle-hardened individual, you whip out of the way, and the hand snatches at a bit of cloth, rending the fabric, and then slamming into the wall behind, tearing out a few chunks of gravelly-like material. And the other one comes around here and goes to Toric. You can go ahead and give me another wisdom saving throw.
8.
8? Okay. 1 second. Sorry. I'm bad at this. Oh, I actually got that wrong. This is a ranged spell attack. That's my bad. And then, okay, Toric, you see a ghostly skeletal version of this clawed hand fly out of the creature's hand, and you are slammed with it. It pierces through your armor, and you just see this disembodied wrist sticking out from your armor. And
Ow.
yeah, it does not let go. And you take 9 points of necrotic damage. And then it is Briggs.
Well, this sucks.
You're not wrong.
He said with no inflection. Just wow, this is sucky.
No, I'm saying it. No, Tristan is saying it to himself.
Get in there, big guy.
I can't get in there. There's a big guy in the way.
Can't you?
You can move. Yeah, you can move through allied spaces.
Yeah, but then I'm immediately trying to move through enemies.
Yeah, you are, baby.
So
you can always jump up on that crate right next to the bottom of the steps. Do some real pirate shit.
Isn't this like a solid wall?
Everybody it is a solid wall. It absolutely is.
Yeah,
give
I don't
Tristan
know.
Time to think.
There's literally no way for me to get around.
It's through danger.
Combat.
It is just through danger. That's it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So, can I shoot?
Absolutely. Yeah, you're
Can I
just looking
shoot
to
over
You can.
Torek?
You can.
All right. Well, we're gonna shoot the guy that Torek threw the hammer at,
Okay.
and I'm also gonna yell, "Aye, Torek! You couldn't have moved a fathom more." 26.
Ooh. All right. That is absolutely a hit. It says loading for damage for me. Does anyone else?
Yeah,
I have
loading.
I have to roll damage. I haven't.
Yeah. All right. Give me that damage roll.
7.
7.
You get sneak attack.
Perfect. That is
No, I
sneak
don't.
attack. Yeah.
Yeah,
you do.
because
Or
he's engaged in
threatening them.
combat with me.
Yeah.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
well, then I should. Here, we're just gonna do this then. 21 then.
Oh
My God. Oh, baby. All right. So as opposed, so you do notice, the kind of the exact same effect as Taurus. You
Tristan.
see,
Aren't
for
you
a split
Aren't you a
second.
5th level rogue?
No.
You only rolled 2 sneak attack dice in there.
Oh, I haven't fixed that yet. Oh well.
You see the creature's skin sort of like elastic out from the back, a very small hole, leading to like an elongated strip of flesh coming out of the back before it snaps and then pops outwards. And it doesn't seem to take as much damage as it should have from that shot. It should have blown out a solid chunk of the back of this thing, and it still hasn't gone down. But you do notice that since you put a wound in it, a brackish black material seeps from it now. Then it is that Briggs' whole turn?
There's nothing else that I can really do.
Okay. Then
Bonus action dodge.
sure. Pixie,
That's the
you're up.
best I got.
Aaron, that'll be my readied action.
Oh, okay.
And,
Yep.
And I abort it. Can
Yeah.
I not? Yeah, I don't do that.
Yep. Okay.
I don't let myself become visible with 3 doppelgangers right there.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so yeah, then it's Pixie.
Y'all ready?
Please.
I've never been so ready.
First off, gonna use Misty
Ooh.
Step here.
Very cool. Very fun.
Absolutely, yeah.
I'm still invisible. I am going to stab this guy in the throat. This one. From behind, like grab his head, stab his neck. And obviously
He's
I have
significantly
advantage.
taller than you, isn't he?
Briggs, shut the fuck up. Let me be cool for a sec. I'll jump.
There you go.
Pixie on Mad Hops.
That's right.
With my short sword, stab this guy. I get advantage, right? I'm invisible.
Yes.
You got advantage. I'm hanging out there.
The
flanking.
very second that you attack, you do become visible. But yes, you do
Yes, I
have
know.
advantage on this roll.
I know. There we go. 21. So that's that. So he is going to initially take 7 damage, plus the sneak attack damage. He's also going to take 3 extra damage for Fury. of the Skull.
Point of order. Misty Step, does that count as a spell?
It's a bonus. It is a spell, but it's a bonus action. It says right in the chat. It's a bonus action.
Yeah, absolutely. But invisibility ends the second that a spell is used.
Yes,
Is-
I know.
is
I'm
Pixie
okay
still
with my
flanking with me?
invisibility going away.
If your invisibility went away before you attacked, you would be visible and you wouldn't get advantage on the strikes.
Do we play flanking?
We're not using flanking rules, no.
Oh man.
We have 2
Sad.
rogues. That's a terrible choice.
As much as I'd love everybody to get advantage on every single time that somebody is in combat with someone else, we're already giving them sneak attack. So
Okay. So is he not in combat with somebody else?
he is in combat with somebody else, which would give you the sneak attack, but it wouldn't give you the advantage.
Okay, so I missed.
You did miss.
Okay, so there goes my entire plan. All right.
Yeah, unfortunately, casting the spell does get rid of invisibility. Because as much as I would love to have that happen, and it would be super, super cool and very like assassiny and wicked, being able to teleport around while also being invisible is a little torqued. So you can bamf behind people, but then you do become visible. Not to mention that
would he see Pixie though? That's like, I think that's
you are
the question,
considered
right?
you are considered aware of your surroundings when in combat, regardless of like you aren't standing there looking directly at Torek, like you are like aware of what's behind you, around you.
Doesn't have the surprise condition. So.
That is exactly what it is.
Mm-hmm.
So
I was invisible before, so he may not have been expecting me.
Might not have been expecting you right until a silvery mist sort of like apparated beside him, containing a whirling tornado of goblin blades.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh.
Anyway, after
I
Pixie,
just put myself in a dire situation.
you're flanking. You're flanking with Torek. I forgot. Sorry, she's in initiative, but I definitely forgot
Relica.
I did forget to put her actually on the map. So
on the
we're
board.
just going to do Skadoop, and we're going to do one of these. One moment. Where are you? Where are you?
You know, it'd be really great right now. A fireball. just right in the middle. Everyone will be fine.
Doesn't hurt any of the doppelgangers. Just kills Justinius.
Can I just like revert my action then? Because I didn't know that's how it would work.
There will be
Dire consequences.
there will be more actions, I promise.
To be fair, Pixie probably didn't know that's how it would work either. So, like, it's a learning process for everyone.
Super true. Settings. Relica. There she is. Okay. Bop, and then we're going to do one of these. And it's back. All right. Because it is Relica's turn. So she's just going to move ahead just behind Torek. And she's going to sort of like, as he's like swinging the hammer down, just like point a hand underneath his armpit. And then 3 orbs of force fly out from her fingers, verdant green. And I do need to do one of those. And as they do, a sort of a flock of multicolored birds also fly out from her hand, doing no harm to anyone, and then slowly sort of like evaporating afterwards. But then the 3 missiles strike this creature here, and it expires as it takes. Yeah, it had the minimum. I would roll damage. I can roll damage, but the minimum amount of damage from that literally splatters the rest of it.
You'll have to see that.
Yeah. And then that is right there, dead. Okay. After her turn, after she mumbles under her breath, she is going to, as a bonus. No, that's fine. Then it is, then after her, it is Egan.
So just to clarify, Aaron, flanking does not give advantage?
Flanking will not be giving advantage, no.
Okay. Do my attackers have advantage on me because there's 3 of them have me backed in a corner, or does that matter?
It sucks because there's 3 people on you in a corner, but no. Other than them getting an attack of opportunity if you try to sprint through them, no.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure I understood, like, because if I choose to go reckless attack, then they would have an advantage. So it wouldn't matter if they already had advantage. But if they don't have advantage, I don't know if I want to do that. So
for sure.
I will teleport though as my bonus action, so that they don't get their attack of opportunity.
Nothing personal.
And just because I'm just gonna fuck with them, and then I'll take my 2 attacks on the big guy again.
Okay.
16 and 10. Aaron.
Yes, sorry. Yeah, absolutely. I was just looking at the effects of so the 16 does hit, the 10 absolutely does not. And yeah, so 7 slashing damage. You strike against the side of this creature again, almost like felling it like a tree, attempting to anyway. And you open up the wound that you've made even wider. It snarls out in pain at you, and then whirls around to face you once again, and it snarls another sentence under its breath. Then after Egan's turn, it is the large creature. He whirls on you, and his hand, he holds it up, and he takes it off of his axe for a moment, and it crackles with electricity, and then he just reaches down at you. That is a strike, and you are not... Okay, perfect, and that is just... You take 12 points of electrical damage as it courses through your body, as he just grips onto your chest and sends this electrical energy through you.
That's how we're playing the game, is it?
And then he looks over, and as a legendary action, he looks over at looks over at Pixie. He looks at Pixie, and as it snarls something under its breath, you make a wisdom saving throw.
Oof.
Okay. Pixie, roll me an attack roll against Toric.
Is Toric even in my range?
Yep. You throw a dagger if you have to.
Okay.
Miss.
Yeah, I don't think that hits.
It clangs off and spirals off and hits the wall. Then as...
Wrong guy. Don't attack me.
So
After in the middle of combat.
Yeah.
I didn't like that.
Yeah.
The electrical energy in the middle of the room starts flaring up. Everybody sort of like notices that the electrical lines start hitting the ceiling. They start arcing between the pillars even further, and then the formerly sort of like gritting teeth silent Justinius Margaster shrieks out in pain. And then after, it is Christina's turn.
Okay, I'm going to spend the 5 sorcery points I currently have to create a 3rd level spell slot.
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
maybe.
Aaron,
Yep.
can I make an Arcana check? Would counterspell free Justinius Margaster right now?
Make an Arcana.
Yeah.
Oof.
Nerd.
The dice are fucking me tonight.
You are having a hard time, yeah.
Oh boy.
Okay. So I don't know whether it will or not, I assume is the
Yeah,
result.
you try to rack your brain. You're like, listen, I'm not exactly an educated individual when it comes to the most arcane things, but I have seen a lot of magic in my day, and big bad magic can sometimes have a wizard come up and make it not big bad magic with a spell. And that's about all you know.
Okay. So while I'm invisible, I'm going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 here. I assume that right here is a pillar.
That is, yeah.
Okay. So I'm as far away from everyone else as I can possibly get. I'm going to try counterspelling this ritual that's going on here in the middle.
Okay.
I have the spell description for counterspell if you'd like it posted.
Yeah, I've got it right here.
Okay.
I think you need. I think what you're looking for is dispel magic, not counterspell.
Okay.
Yeah.
Christina doesn't know that and tries to cast counterspell anyways.
Okay.
Yep.
It
I gotta
doesn't
go
work.
Okay.
It
All
just
right.
doesn't work. Yeah.
Well, I mean, it does say you attempt to interrupt a creature in the process of casting a spell. If
It
this is a
just
ritual,
doesn't work.
okay. All right. Well, it doesn't work then, and that's my turn because I used my bonus, my move, and my action. So I'm done.
Okay. After Christina. All right. Toric. Give me a wisdom saving throw.
Sweet mother of God. 8.
You feel in your head the same whispering, dissonant. However, I will say you do get an attack if you want to use your reaction to strike this thing as it whispers under its breath.
My reaction? Oh yeah.
Not to mention, Pixie, you get the same. Oh, I'm sorry. That one's passed away. I've completely mucked that up. This
Okay.
is the one. Toric, can I please get? No, that's not. It is just a Pixie. You can use your reaction. Toric, you can use a reaction. You can still attack this thing. However, it is casting a spell at Toric.
I smack. I miss.
I don't know if I miss.
A 13. A 13 does unfortunately miss.
Okay.
And I
Oh, the
must...
AC. I know what the AC is now.
13 misses.
Yeah, you're real sure of what it is now.
Yeah.
I am bad with these. There it is. All right. Out of the palm of its clawed hand, a thin red ray, almost identical to the one that you saw previously, is fired upon you. And you take...
Oh my god.
Toric, your armor has a scorching hole in it, a black charred hole that pierces through to your skin, and you take
Wait, he had to roll to hit?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it was a ranged spell attack. And
Nice.
yeah, and you take 19 points of fire damage.
Oh.
That would have killed Christina.
Yes.
Hold on. Give me just 1 second here.
A reaction instead of an attack of opportunity.
Oh, never mind. Yeah.
You did take an attack.
I already took the attack. Never mind. It's good.
Okay.
I'll take it.
Okay. Then it is this guy right here. Pixie, you are attacked. It uses one of its arms and it goes to grab you across the throat. Your AC is what? Sorry?
16.
16. It does strike, and you take 8 points of slashing damage, and
Oh, that's
you
not
are
so bad.
you are considered grappled.
Oh, come on.
As it pins you against the cabinetry that is behind you with its rubbery arm. You feel the vice grip and the hooks in its hands grab you. And
Hold on.
then...
I'm going to use Uncanny
Uncanny.
Dodge.
To take half damage.
Yeah.
Okay, absolutely. You take 4 damage then. Then
Uncanny Dodge is your reaction, and you took an attack of opportunity.
you did.
So you can't use Uncanny Dodge.
It's true.
This is true.
Yeah.
Then it is after their turn. It is Toric.
Is drinking a potion a bonus action or an action?
If I'm not mistaken, it's a bonus action. Are we?
Great.
I'm almost certain of that.
It's a home rule. Almost everybody does bonus action, but technically it could be action.
Oh, that's stupid. We're gonna do bonus action.
Great. I'm gonna slam my
yeah.
greater healing potion straight up because, like, I got
Okay.
fucked up. I'm at the front of this fight. I don't feel bad using it.
Absolutely, yeah, man. Absolutely.
What is a greater heal for?
46.
46 plus anything?
Plus 3.
Oh, you're fine. It's 46.
Yeah, that's 46.
Yeah, that you said.
18.
Plus 3, 18 HP. You get back almost all the HP from that ray.
Well, that's not nothing.
All right. Now what?
So that was my bonus action. I am going to step onto this guy's corpse. I'm going to step through dangerous terrain, costs like double movement, right? Is that how that works?
That is how that
Okay,
works.
so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I will take the opportunity of attacks if they want to make them.
As you walk past them, they both just zero in on Pixie.
She's fine. So I am going to. So I see Justinius is hanging. He's screaming out in pain, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. I am going to look. His hands are shackled to the roof, right? Like that's what we're looking at.
He's actually shackled by lines of green electrical energy to each of the pillars.
Okay, great. I'm going to swing at the pillar.
Give me an attack roll.
Great.
Smite.
16.
16 definitely hits a pillar.
I
Go
smite
ahead.
with a level 2 smite.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Roll the damage.
It's gonna look really silly when it doesn't work.
So that's 5, and then the smite damage is so ass. 5, so 10 damage total.
Oh my god. Okay. You strike the stone, and a large chunk flies off, small cracks radiating from where you struck. But no, the
swing
pillar
again.
does not fall. All right.
Yeah, I swing at this fucking pillar again. It's
Okay.
going down. 14.
14.
Yeah.
Yeah, that absolutely hits. Roll your damage.
I'm going to use a level 1 smite.
Okay.
So 5 plus 4. So another 9.
So another 9 points. You strike the same spot. The cracks radiate out a bit more. And you see, just for the barest moment, the electrical energy waver. Just blink. Justinius's head falls before it's jerked back up as the reins of the spell grab him again. That
That's
is your
my
turn. After Toric's turn, it is these two. They whirl on you, Egan. One of them throws one of their hands out to strike you. That is a natural 20. Okay.
How is Egan doing? How is Egan looking?
Go ahead and give me a medicine check.
Focused.
Focused, absolutely.
Yeah. Not even the slightest bit worried.
20.
20. Wow.
So you give Egan a once over with your medicine check. If you had to, from a medical standpoint, Egan looks like a taut and ready individual to do violence.
But health wise, not doing so bad.
They could probably use a little bit more vitamin C.
Right.
Like a bit more citrus in their diet. Yeah.
That's very valid.
Yeah. Like that's about it. So anyway, with a natural 20, you are considered grappled, and you take 8 points of slashing damage.
Oh no.
Halved to 4.
Yeah. And then the other one goes to attack as well, but it is just going to come up and bring its arms up and slam you, seeing that you are already snagged by the other one. And that is, even with the advantage, that is a miss. So, truly.
Those two skipped arm day.
Big time. Briggs, it is your turn.
Hey, look, I'm stuck in the same situation as last time. Briggs is going to mumble
this
to
creature.
himself.
This I will say, this creature right here is dead.
Yes, there's still Relica in the way.
Relic,
You
you
can
can
go
move
past
through.
walk
You can
past
move.
Relica.
You can move through allied spaces.
Yeah, well, Briggs doesn't know that. Briggs is
Briggs,
going to mutter
Briggs
to
knows
himself.
that. Briggs knows
Briggs is
that.
going to mutter to himself that you really left me high and dry, marooned at the top of the stairs, and he's going to load his pistol. Can he look behind him too to see if there's anybody coming in from where we came through the door?
Give me a perception check.
Oh. Eyeballs. Where is the eyeball skill? 11.
As far as you can tell, there's no one coming behind you.
Neat. Guns loaded. Next.
Okay. After Briggs, it is Pixie.
Misty Step will get me out of grapple, correct?
Misty Step, as long as it doesn't. Yeah, it absolutely would.
Yeah. All right.
It's verbal only, so as long as they're not covered.
I have a new plan,
Yeah.
and Aaron, if you ruin this one for me,
Do it.
If there's a set of rules that gets in the way of what you're doing, I'm
it's
sorry.
not Aaron's
I'm
fault.
just reading the book.
so I'm going to Misty Step to here, out of the way.
Perfect.
Now, this guy is engaged with Egan, correct?
It does seem that way, yes. Egan, before you do this big whole rigmarole, Egan is not technically threatening that individual. Egan is grappled.
Grappled still
By the
leaves you
other
threatened. You're
individual.
still threatened as grappled. I'm pretty
Are you
sure.
still threatening the individual if you are grappled?
Yeah, because you can still
speed
swing
becomes
at them.
cannot
you just
benefit
can't
from any
run.
bonus condition is ends if their incapacity also ends if they yeah, absolutely. Okay, yeah, no, you can still threaten spaces if you're
I
grappled.
got you,
Yep.
baby.
Yeah,
All right.
Torque's right.
So
I'm
I'm going to shoot him.
Torque's
with
great
my-
in combat.
Yeah.
I'm going to shoot him with my crossbow.
Okay.
Fuck.
No, that does not hit, unfortunately.
Oh dear.
It was really cool. It was gonna be so cool.
Yeah, that was going to be super cool. So do you take a bonus action or anything like that, or are you going to save
Misty
that for
Step
like an?
was the bonus action.
Oh, I suppose it was. Yeah. Yeah.
But I can take a movement, and I'm going to move over here.
Okay. Perfect. After Pixie, it is Egan.
So teleporting automatically avoids the grapple, does it?
Yes. Yeah.
All right.
Teleporting's sick.
Not that.
Oh
Yeah, I
my
was so
God.
happy when I saw that was the one I rolled. What you call? All right. Well, I'll take. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna go reckless attack. Let's drop this. big
Incredible.
bastard.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Still missed on one attack, but whatever.
Okay. Yeah. Ooh, neither of. Oh no. Yeah. That. Okay. Yeah. The second attack hits. 7 slashing damage. Oh god. You're chopping into this guy like he is softwood, and you laid open a significant section of his torso. And he snarls out once more in pain. And he whirls back around at you, and he says in common, "No more games." And then after Egan's turn, it is his turn. So first of all, what happens is he roars, he snarls, he stomps his foot, and he points his hand behind him at the gate that is opening. And as a lair action, the electrical energy coming from the gate, one of Justinius's arms goes limp as the electrical energy from one of the pillars comes and strikes at Egan. Egan, give me a dexterity saving throw.
I can see the attack.
You can see it.
Okay, then I get advantage.
Hell yeah.
I don't know if that was a good enough
Oof.
roll anyway. 'Cause I
That
don't have
is-
good modifiers. but-
That is not, unfortunately, a good enough saving throw. And you will take 11 points of psychic damage. as the lightning comes and scorches into your head. And then it lifts its axe above its head, looking to just clobber you into the ground. And it misses dramatically, smashing into the ground, its axe splattering the mercurial solution all over the ground before it reforms back up into the axe head. Then, as its extra action, it looks over to Toric, and it points, and it snarls something in a language you don't understand, and you make a wisdom saving throw.
Anyone else here, Lane?
Lane, you're muted.
Yeah, Lane, you're muted.
Hey.
Hey, there's that beautiful voice.
Yeah. I'm sorry. How much? Oh, 23. Yeah. You feel the compulsion to strike out at your allies. You hear the word in the back of your head, clear as day, as if you understand, just betray. And then you...
No.
A very... Yeah. And you shrug it off.
How
It is-
about now?
It is then Christina's turn.
All right.
Was that an Austin Powers reference?
Yes.
Goddamn right it was. I'm gonna leave the pillar and the little guys to the people that are already here.
Right.
And I'm gonna do Mind Spike on the big guy. He makes a DC 15 wisdom saving throw.
Okay. He fails his save.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So he takes 11 psychic damage.
11 psychic damage. Okay.
Yep.
Uh,
And as long as I maintain concentration,
don't you know where he is?
I know where he is.
Right.
And then I'm going to move. I'm gonna get my sheet out of the way here. 2, 3.
Yeah, get your
4.
sheet out of the way.
Get
There
your
we go.
sheet out of here.
There we go. Yeah, I'm just gonna kind of move back in here.
Perfect.
And then,
Yep.
that's my turn.
Okay. After Christina, it is. So these two. Oh, I'm sorry. I missed Relica's turn completely.
Yeah.
We're gonna go and do Relica's turn now. Relica looks to these two. Actually, Relica turns around.
Yeah, bet.
And then turns back around after looking Briggs up and down, and then runs through.
Oh God.
The first one goes to strike at her and misses. The second one goes to strike it, hits, but as her reaction, she throws out a hand. A sort of opaque rainbow scintillating color of shielding energy comes out from her hand, and it deflects the claw. And then she looks at the one, and she points, and she fires out another volley of magic missiles. This one
Incredible.
I'm going to roll.
4s.
And they pop against its skin, scorching and impacting it as it whirls around. And it takes 11 points of damage. Then after Relica's turn, it is their turns. One of them rushes up the stairs at Briggs and goes to attack.
Do it.
Briggs,
dare ya.
what's your AC?
16.
16. It does strike.
Oh, man.
You are considered grappled, and you take 10 points of slashing damage.
Rude.
Then the other one turns around, and you see a sort of little battle of wills go on between Relica and this creature. And Relica's eyes squint in pain, and you see a little bit of blood start dripping out of her nose.
I'm dropping rebuke the violent on that one.
Okay.
So she
Remind
takes
me.
no damage. He has to roll a wisdom save, and if he fails, he takes that much damage.
What's the save?
14 wisdom.
14. It fails.
So whatever damage he would have done to Relica, he just takes.
Oh, okay. I gotta roll damage. Bump, bump. It hits the ground, hits its knees, and is dead.
Yeah. So as Relica starts to bleed out of her nose,
Yeah,
you
just a little
watch
bit.
Torek just like holds out his hand. He's like, "No," and the guy just like drops dead.
Okay. Yeah, it just hits its knees, face first into the ground, a small pool of black ichor coming out from its head. Then it is Torek's turn.
Torek checks in on Relica, gives her the thumbs up, like, with his shield in one hand and his hammer in the other. He's like, "Hey!" And then
She looks at you and she's just like, "Just kill them! What are you doing?"
Am I still in range here to hit this pillar with my ranged attack?
Absolutely.
Great. So I'm going to stand beside Pixie, and then I'm going to use my first range attack on the same pillar that I've done damage to.
Okay.
This one. A 9. I guess that might not hit.
9 hits. You're throwing it at a pillar. Don't roll below
Great.
5. Don't roll below 5. Yeah.
No, that's a 14. 14
Wow,
damage
the
on
DM
that one.
actually just gave us an AC.
Oh, we got it, boys. We know how much AC a pillar has. We can
Time
kill.
to medicate.
Sorry. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. Am I ruining a big moment for all of you by revealing the
Yes,
AC of
you
a
did.
pillar? Oh, I'll step on eggshells next time when revealing the AC of inanimate objects.
14 pillar damage.
14 damage on the pillar. All right. So the pillar again shakes and cracks off about like a foot of the top of it, and the energy on one side of Justinius wavers for a moment, and Justinius's arm goes limp to his side as it stops holding on to his arm. And
stops.
the one side.
Oh, let's go.
But the other side is still, he's like hanging by one arm, limp.
My second attack goes to the other pillar now that I know that it works.
Okay.
That hits.
Yep.
That's another
17.
17 points of damage.
Okay, yeah, the pillar cracks, but does not break. Once again, small cracks of damage radiating out from the impact point of the hammer when it gives like a tremendous boom of impact.
And then as a bonus action, I'm just gonna go. Somebody hit the pillar. That's it. That's my turn.
Okay, after Torek, it is the other two. So, this one whirls, comes down, goes to attack Torek. Torek, its hand glows with crackling blue electrical energy as it goes to grab at you. Small arcs of the electricity already coming out and striking you on the breastplate, sending little shocks into your body. And it rolls this with advantage, and it still misses.
Incredible.
Torek, you have so much padding and so much armor on you and like thick layers of disciplined muscle. You just shrug off what feels like someone just like put you feel like you've been clouded over the head as your whole body goes stiff for a fraction of a second, and then it's dissipated throughout your body and just goes into the ground. Then Egan, you are give me a wisdom save, Egan.
Okay.
Oof. Okay.
I had advantage toggled. That shouldn't have been it.
I
guess it doesn't matter, but
I mean, yeah. We could have just taken the highest of either of those or the lowest of either of those, but regardless, you fail the wisdom save using either of those. and you gain. So you take 9 points of psychic damage, and you must flee. You are already in the farthest corner from that creature.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I can't leave the corner because that would bring me closer to whoever cast
To
that
it.
at me.
Yeah. That is exactly how that works. Now
All right.
I do want to check just 1 second. Here, such as to move is fine. Yeah, you're still good to attack it. You just can't actively move towards it. Then after its turn, it is Briggs.
Neat. Let's attack the one that's grappling me because I have nothing better to do.
Swashbuckle this dude.
Yes, that is
Okay.
what we will do.
Yeah.
Briggs, have you moved at all?
Not yet, no.
I think he's been wiggling. Like, he's been doing a little like
He loaded his pistol. He moved.
Yeah,
his
that's
hand.
all I've done. Yeah, that's it.
yeah.
Oh, that's a miss. So
That is a miss, yeah.
and it's probably an action to try to break the grapple. So that's that, everybody.
Okay. After breaks, it is Pixie.
Sorry, I was just praying to the dice gods.
It's okay, you got me. Just hit him.
Let's hope they're listening.
This one is attacking Torek right now,
Yes.
correct?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to stab at him
Okay.
with
Got
my
this.
dagger, or with my short sword, sorry.
All right.
Got this.
Oh, thank
There
fucking
it is.
God.
Yeah.
That'll
All
do.
right. Yeah, give me the damage.
Okay, so he is going to take. Wow. What? That is a 1d6 plus 3. Okay, so he takes 5 damage to start. He's bigger than me, I assume.
He is.
So he takes 8 damage.
Okay.
That's a sneak attack because he's engaged with somebody else.
He isn't being threatened by Torek. Torek is not attacking him. Oh, but
Wait.
Torek is technically threatening him. No, that's true. That's true. Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
just
yeah. Okay.
swinging this fucker around.
Yeah, you're just
And then he takes 12 damage on top of that. So he's
Okay.
taken 5 plus 8
20.
plus 12. That's 20 damage so far.
Okay.
Then I'm going to use whales from the grave on the big guy.
Okay.
And both of them, so him and the big guy, both take 6 necrotic damage.
Oh, good lord.
So he
Okay.
takes 26 damage, and the big guy takes 6 necrotic damage.
I
Okay.
hope that didn't heal him.
That is okay. So that was not quite enough to drop homie. So you lacerate just a gigantic open wound into the back of this doppelganger, cutting through the barbs and the hooks and the scales, and laying open its sort of like Icarus innards, black dripping all down the back of it. It screeches out in pain. This like, and then you call upon these like spirits to sort of like put in the final nail in this coffin, and you see the wound open up wider, black veins radiating out from it, and then the other, and these lines of black energy sort of fly and flutter out to the large creature over there, and it latches onto its arm, rotting what was already there. And that's Pixie's turn.
It's a great
plan
turn.
worked out.
Yeah, that's a fantastic turn. Okay, then after Pixie, it is Egan.
I will
Did I get
reckless
skipped
attack
this round?
again.
Oh, did I skip Christina?
Did we miss Christina?
I must have. I definitely must have.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
we'll
because
do.
Christina's supposed to go before me.
Yeah, Christina's supposed to go after the big guy. I flubbed that. Go right ahead.
I cast a 2nd level magic missile on the other pillar.
Yeah, absolutely. So,
you-
go ahead.
That'll be 14
No, I was just going
force
to say,
damage.
Can you target inanimate objects with that?
Oh, can I? It says yeah, you hit a creature within range.
That is not technically a creature.
Okay. All right.
'cause
Well,
it's
I
my
don't have
heat seeking.
anything. I don't have anything to hit the pillars with then.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna do another. Well, I'll do the fourth or the second level magic missile on the big guy instead. So it'll be 14 force damage, and that way I don't have to give up concentration on Mind Spike to risk casting it again.
That makes perfect sense. Okay, yeah, 14 points of damage.
To the big guy.
Yeah, the big guy hits a knee.
Yeah.
And then staggers back to his feet.
Yep.
That's it.
And then I'm gonna take cover in behind these boxes down here.
Yeah, buddy.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, sorry. Now it is Egan.
Okay. I will still go reckless attack.
Yep.
And let's take one swing, see if that's enough to drop the big guy.
9 slashing. Oh, fuck, that's close. Hold on.
Okay, then I'll take the second
Give it
swing.
to
if
him,
that
I believe.
was not enough.
Hold on. 21, that's it. You cave in the side of this creature. And with a death knell, its screech echoes out throughout the room. And then it folds into itself, almost as if like this imploding, like a dying star of like rot and decay just collapses inward, and then it just zips out of existence, and it's gone.
Freaky.
The electrical energy doesn't stop. Is that your whole turn?
2 attacks? Yeah, because I don't know who I can't get closer to. I can't move
this
any.
guy. This is the one that you can't get closer to.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So at this point, could he move straight down? Could Egan move straight down?
As long as it's not towards the yeah, they could.
Is he within my reach?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, if he's not within my reach and I can't get closer to him, then yeah, I'll teleport here.
Story cat.
Nothing personal, kid.
Just everybody's just teleporting all over this fucking arena. Like,
Mm-hmm.
Everyone else
Except
is
the
helping.
except the sorcerer. which
yeah,
is, I think,
the
most
two magic users didn't.
Yeah.
All right.
Briggs refuses to conform to your teleporting ways, and he will continue to stand in one spot.
He will stand or lumber, and you will like it. Okay.
So who's next?
So after Egan's turn, it's Christina again.
Me again.
Yeah.
Perfect. Can I see this one right here from where I'm at?
I'm sorry, right before Christina's turn, it is the lair action.
Gotcha.
Also, when does
So yeah, Relica is supposed to go after Toric.
Okay,
So yeah, I just
Great,
totally
yeah.
I completely missed her last turn. So yeah, after the lair action does occur. A green, so coming from the point in space where the creature disappeared, there's a sudden explosion of green energy that was stored up in this creature, and it launches out towards that is towards Christina.
Ooh, that's not good.
Christina, can I get a dexterity saving throw, please?
Please don't die.
Oh, I don't think she's very good with Dex.
A 12.
Mhm.
Unfortunately, that does not make it.
Right?
Oh, that was a lot of dice.
Christina, you take 13 points of psychic damage.
That is exactly my hit point total right now. I'm dead.
Oh no!
Oh no! You see Christina hit the dirt.
Mhm.
For real this time.
Yep, for
Yes.
really real. Then I get it was going to be Christina's turn.
Nope. I'm down.
Yep,
Oh, I have to make a death saving throw.
you do.
That is a fail.
Oh
Yep,
no!
that is a fail. After Christina's turn, it is so this creature right here makes an attack
he's
against. Oh yeah, that's totally right. Then it's Toric.
What about the one fighting Briggs?
No, I was hoping he'd forget about that
Oh
one.
right, yeah, you're totally right. Yeah,
No,
you were
I
right.
was
You're
hoping
right.
he'd forget about that one.
Yeah, I did. However, it is going to. So since it does have you grappled, it brings its other hand around your neck and begins to strangle you. And you just straight up will take 9 points of slashing damage.
Can Briggs Uncanny dodge that?
I don't see why not.
Sure.
Take half.
Yeah.
You can see hits you with an attack. Yeah, I guess so. All right.
Yeah. Okay. You wriggle out of the way, and one of the hands just doesn't really lacerate as hard as you thought it would, and your components, your internal components, are safe. Okay, then yes, now it is Toric.
Is it a bonus action to toss Pixie a potion?
That would be a real. That would be an action.
Yeah, to like hand it off to somebody.
Yes.
Okay.
No
In
metagaming.
that case, I am going to be dumb and swing twice on the pillar.
Okay.
With the monster in your way.
Can I still hit the pillar?
Yes.
Great. Yes.
All right.
Nope.
No, that hits.
Yeah.
Oh, he was.
Yeah, swinging for the pillar. Okay, give me 2 sets of damage.
18 and 15 for a total of 33.
The pillar crumbles. The runes that are alight upon its surface dim, and the electrical energy in the room, the hum, and the lightning that's striking into Justinius fades. The green glow of the circle does not go away.
I am going to trust Justinius to someone else, and I'm going to 5, 10, 15, 20. Can I stand over top of Christina's fucking body?
You can.
Yeah, I will stand over Christina's body.
You're going to take an attack as the creature uses its
Yeah, that's
reaction
fine.
to strike
That's
you.
fine.
And that's a nat 1.
Yeah, I'm
Classic.
busy. Like I just
Yeah.
bought that with my shield. Let's go.
Yeah. You just... Okay. After Toric, it is Briggs.
Relica.
Oh no, actually, it's this.
It is.
It is Relica. Then it is that one. Okay. Yes, Relica moves. 5, 10, 15, 20, 30.
Fuck is Relica? Okay.
Does she take an attack of opportunity?
That guy's dead.
That guy's dead.
Oh, both
Yeah.
of them are dead over there?
This guy is
Yeah.
dead.
Yeah, these two.
I broke his
yeah.
brain.
Yeah. Remember the rebuke the violence or whatever.
Oh, yes.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
That just fucking murked him.
Absolutely.
He just doesn't have the
Split
dead
out his
symbol
asshole.
still.
So right. So we can do that real quick, so that Brandon don't get confused.
Yeah.
It's okay. Then she holds out her hand, and real quick, she starts whispering under her breath, and just a straight a bolt of energetic force flies out and strikes this creature.
Which one?
The
Is that
only
what I
one,
think it is?
this one right here, and it strikes it, and it takes 19 points of damage.
Oh,
Nice.
That thing
Let's
is
go.
gone.
It is clobbered. It
Yeah.
blows a hole in its chest and it falls backwards, striking Egan's knee as it falls to the ground. All right. Then it is this guy here. It's his turn. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yep.
Oh, you fucking dick.
The creature grabs Justinius. That's its turn. And then it is... Then it is Briggs.
Do I hit him or do I try to run away?
shank him.
All right, fine, we'll hit him.
Where are you gonna run to?
I mean, just away. Anyway, 16.
16 hits.
18.
18
Nice.
damage. All right, you lay open its belly, but it isn't dead yet.
That's fine.
Yeah, its innards sort of spill out, and it screeches out in pain, and that is Briggs's turn. After Briggs, it is Pixie.
All right. This one right here, right?
Yeah.
He's not engaged with anybody.
Justinius. Oh yeah, he's not being yeah. No, I hear what you're saying. Yeah.
Sneak attack though.
Yeah. Nope.
Just is unconscious, so
I'm just gonna like aim directly for his eye socket that is not there. In the head.
Yep.
I'm gonna shoot him with my crossbow.
Okay.
18.
That hits.
Yeah.
Nice. Pog.
He is going to take. Wow, that's a bad roll. 5 plus Fury of the Small, so 8 damage. So he takes 8 damage, and as a bonus action, I'm going to dash over here.
Okay. Absolutely. Yeah. It's super funny. I'm just gonna fix this real quick because it's been bugging me for a hot minute. Like Pixie's small.
Yeah. She is.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, for sure. And then okay. After Pixie's turn, that's Egan.
Am I still affected by that fear
You
effect
are.
from that guy?
You are.
Okay.
do they get another save to try to shake it off at this point?
I believe it's.
Don't you get a save after every turn? It depending on the spell that I'm thinking of.
It's dissonant whispers, so I think so. We might have
I
just
think
been
that's
missing
just for one turn.
it. On the 6%, damage. Does it move while he's in the ground? I think saving throw. Oh, it's just for the one turn. You're good.
Yeah. Go get him, Egan.
Oh.
Yeah, that's my bad.
Yeah.
Fuck it
he's
up.
not gonna... No, that's okay. Let's do some damage.
Yeah. Fuck.
That is too that. How do you want to kill him?
As efficiently as possible.
Okay, you lop his head off of his shoulders. It rolls off. It rolls off to the side, and its mouth is agape as it looks at its own body, like it's dead. And okay, then after Egan's turn, it is back up to the very top. We're gonna hit after Christina. It is
Christina death save?
I have to
Christina,
make that save.
yeah, Christina death save, yeah.
Don't nat 1. Oh great.
It's a success.
You had a 5% chance of dying.
I'm just dying.
Of just
Sure did.
being dead.
Uh-huh.
No pressure.
Cool.
Not
All right. Nope, not. All right. So after Christina, it is. It'll be the Briggs. You take an attack.
No.
Well, actually, you don't even take the attack. You just take the damage. You are considered trampled by this creature, and you take 6 points of slashing damage.
You can uncanny dodge again.
I was about to say I will do
Yeah.
that again.
For 3.
Yeah.
So you're just standing at the top of the stairs and brings a stamp at him, and he's just like,
Yeah.
fucking die, you robot.
This guy's trying to suffocate a robot to death.
I'm trying to
Yeah.
think of a way that you uncanny dodge that, and the only thing I can think of is like you're a robot and like and
It's dumb.
and like it doesn't quite work.
Don't
He's
need
like,
to believe.
yeah, he's like trying to suffocate you, and it's like not quite work. Like his clawed barbed hands are like doing damage, but like it's cutting off 0 oxygen.
It's
like,
fucking up his hydraulics.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you're gonna be like your neck's gonna be a little stiff, but like not in the way that most people's are. Like,
Yeah.
you're gonna have trouble looking right for a minute.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's the most important direction.
I
Damn it.
know.
Now I'm gonna have to look all the way to the left.
You can't make jokes about the starboard now, only the port.
You're gonna do just Derek Zoolanders, where you can only turn left.
NASCAR.
All right. Yeah. All right. So after that turn, it is Toric.
I'm gonna reach down and I'm gonna touch my pal Christina Flax on the shoulder, and I'm gonna go, wakey wakey, and I'm gonna hit her with 19 points of healing hands.
Just 19 points. All right. Yeah.
So she is like totally fine.
I'm back to
Wakey,
full
wakey.
HP.
That's full HP for Christina.
I know.
I went from
Oh my god.
on death's door
Christina has more hate.
The best
Oh,
you've
my
ever felt.
goodness.
immediately.
You get up and you're like, I'm
More
ready
hit
for a
points than
run.
I do now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Apart from
All right.
having no spell slots left, I feel great.
Okay. After Toric, it is Relica.
Do it, Relica. Do it.
Where is it?
I heard a squishy kitty.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, it's the easiest way. You can't miss. She just reaches out a hand and just magic missile, just thump, thump, thump. And craters in this creature. It isn't dead, but it's not looking very well. After Relica, it is Briggs.
Shank him.
Man, that's the only thing I can do, but you keep just taking the wind out of my sails. I wanted to say that. Nope.
Sorry. No, I take it back. Everyone
No,
in chat,
it's
pretend
look what
didn't
you
hear it.
did. Look what you did. Look what you did. Anyway,
All right, that does miss.
yes, I am aware.
Unfortunate.
Okay. Then after Briggs, it is Pixie.
I'm gonna use my movement to come to the bottom of the stairs, and I'm gonna shoot it with my crossbow in the back of the head.
Okay.
That's a 25.
That hits.
And you
Yeah.
get sneak attack.
I do get sneak attack as well. So
You do. Yeah.
4 damage plus Fury the Small, so he takes 7 damage, and then sneak attack.
How many times can you Fury of the Small?
Yeah, I thought you could only Fury the Small twice.
3.
Oh,
I
proficiency.
like
Three
the
times
five
now?
and 3.
Oh yeah, you
Bonus
right.
went
You
up.
right.
Right.
So he takes another 4 damage on top of that.
Okay. It's dead. You wanted to shoot it in the back of the head. You did.
I want it to go through its spinal cord out its mouth.
That works.
It's Briggs in the
Brutal.
face.
I love it.
You
No.
do that.
Briggs gets a little bit of spray, for sure. And then that is
Coppery
officially
instead of salty.
it is officially initiative over.
Okay.
We did
Uh,
it.
As soon as we're
What
out of
a
combat,
fight. Good
I'm
lord.
running to Justinius and I'm gonna hit him with the rest of my 6 points of healing hands.
You run over to Justinius and do that.
Yeah. Like first thing I do.
Okay.
Christina lays
What
on the ground
happens?
for a bit.
Pixie yelled at Briggs, "Are you okay?"
Yar! Why didn't we keep that one alive so we could have not worried about the whole ordeal with 30% of our diamond mines?
Silver, but yes.
Whatever. I
Christina
keep screwing
calls
that
out.
I
up.
feel like our lives are more important.
Nah.
So Torek, you go and lay your hands onto Justinius, and he his wounds, you see like burn marks around his wrists and around his ankles, as well as like blood dribbling out of his nose and a little bit out of his ears, and his eyes his eyes flutter open. He's like, what? Oh my god.
Hey,
And he sits up, kind of like just a little bit under his own strength. Where am I?
you're under a guard tower. You got kidnapped by some doppelgangers, and we just saved your ass. Up top.
Aaron,
Yeah.
can I sniff
Pixie.
and see if he's under the effects of any magical? Is there any spell effects or magical energies on him after the process?
It's a bit too muddled from the portal.
Pixie is going to
Okay.
go over to Justinius and be like, "Hey, champ."
It's like, what are you doing here?
We saved
Wow.
you.
Yeah, we were here to save you.
Why? Thank you, but why?
Long story short, your uncle is helping us with the situation that we need to resolve.
My
and
uncle?
Yes,
Oh.
your uncle.
Hey, let's get you off this green shit. And I just pull him away from the fucking green symbols on the
Okay,
ground.
yeah, absolutely. Yeah. We're just gonna we're just gonna do one of these. Bump, and then we're gonna swap back over here. Wow. Oh, lordy. We can do one of these. Swamp. And
We needed
You-
something from your uncle. Getting
okay.
it back was the payment.
I just wanted to make sure you were okay, to be honest. This seems like a really shitty fate for anyone.
He looks to you all. My uncle doesn't give a shit about me. Are you sure it's Brunyandar?
Yeah, Brunyon, the guy who thinks it's really cool. Well,
I
what
thought-
do you...
I thought Magus was your uncle.
Yeah, Magus Brunyandar.
Magus is just his title.
Clearly, I understand nothing.
No, it's an honorific from one of the mage towers. It's fine.
How many times do I gotta tell you you're getting swindled?
Oh, you know what? Here, just hold on before you say anything.
Okay.
And I cast Zone of Truth, and I'm gonna go, yeah.
Oh,
And I go, hey.
he looks at you. He's like, whoa, 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 as you're like casting the spell, and then he like kind of, oh yeah, go. No, it's fine. It's fine.
Sorry, I just want to make sure.
I understand. And he like looks around to the bodies of like these shape changing monsters. He's like, I get it.
Are you?
Christina sits up behind the crate, pulls herself to her feet, and then prestidigitations her outfit until it's pristine, and then finally steps out from behind the crate. And Aaron, I want to see if this Justinius is still missing the finger.
It's wrapped up.
Okay, perfect.
He looks around. He's like, I can't say for sure.
You can't
All right,
say
well,
for
that's-
sure if you're you.
No, they're making real clones.
Well, that's good to know.
He's-
I make an
They
Arcana
don't.
check.
He's like, just hold on.
Yeah.
He's like, they don't know if they're really them.
The doppelgangers don't know?
They're imperfect. The doppelgangers aren't real doppelgangers. There are a few that are there. Doppelgangers aren't this numerous. They come from the far realm. They're not this numerous. The ones that we have are made out of something. I don't know what they are, but they're near mindless. They have to be channeling the mind of something else, and that thing has to be hooked up. And then he like points to that, to something like this. But there can be more than one. There might be more than one me out there right now.
Oh, there is. Your uncle, that was also part of the deal. He was going to give us one of the doppelgangers.
No,
That-
but
Oh,
I
yeah,
mean
but we
more
don't
than
have now.
Like you.
more than one of that.
Oh yeah, true.
But not anymore. They would have changed back, I think.
Because
Just to
in
be
order to
sure.
replicate someone,
they
they need to have the original?
I think so. It's
Oh.
strange, and he kind of gets 1,000-yard stare. He's like, it's like sometimes I was seeing through their eyes. It's not perfect, whatever they're doing, but it's effective.
Do you remember me chopping off your finger?
He like looks down at his like hand. He's like, it's not fully off, but yeah, I do.
Okay. So
Oh.
Christina kind of makes her way over and just kind of looks down. Hi, Justinius. I know that we got off on the wrong foot with the whole
or wrong
reading.
finger.
Wrong finger, sure. We got off on the wrong finger with the whole mind reading thing. But I think it would help us a lot if you let me take some stuff to help us hunt these things. It'll only work if you let me.
He looks kind of pensive for a moment.
Mhm.
He's like, can we get out of here?
Yes, we can do that first.
Can maybe leave?
Mm-hmm.
Hold on.
Hold on. Yes. Also that.
Could we take a sketch? Do any of you sketch? I could try, but I'm not great. We should sketch the runes on the floor. no?
I'm going to go back into one of the corners, Aaron,
Yeah.
and I'm going to just survey this entire scene for like 10, 15 seconds.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to pull a little vial out of my bag and just...
Right.
And you all watched. I think this is the first time all of you have seen Christina do this. She literally pulls a little thread out from under her scalp and then just puts it into the jar. It's this weird silvery ephemeral material.
Do you have the spell slots for that still?
It's a cantrip.
Oh, then
In
yes.
Code- in
Then
Code
yes.
Thoughts is a
Then
cantrip.
yes.
Yeah.
You're good.
I pull it out and put it into a little vial and then pop a little cork on it. And then I walk back up to Torek. I'm like, look, I know that's probably a little freaky, Torek, but here we go. No better evidence.
I killed a man. I killed a monster literally by thinking that I didn't want Relica to get hurt. Nothing freaks me out.
All right. And do you take the vial?
Oh, absolutely.
You are holding a vial of Christina's memories.
Aw, that's so cute.
Torque's gonna like take it out and drink it, and like he's gonna be like, "Wow, what a cool room," and then like get some thoughts that are just like, "Man, Torque's such an idiot." Oh no,
Christina's just thinking about how ugly the hole in his breastplate is.
Yeah.
All right.
Justinius,
Yeah.
you seem surprised that your uncle would make a deal to get you back.
Yeah.
Why?
Uncle Brunyandar doesn't care about me. And this isn't like, listen, I'm not some angsty kid that's like, oh,
You kind of acted like one.
my dad, sure, but my daddy doesn't love me and all that kind of stuff. No, Brunyandar Margaster is a cold, calculating man. There's a reason why he wants me back, and I am sure that it has to do with all of this. It has nothing to do with
So do you
who
want
I
to
am.
come hang out?
Then.
Do you want to come hang out with us then? Would you feel safer?
No.
Okay. Well, I was just checking. If you want to go back with your uncle, we can have that arranged.
I don't want anything to do with you people. I don't want anything to do with this city anymore.
Honestly,
here's the thing.
Good call.
We made a deal with your uncle to return you. Now, if that's really
And it was
not
an
what you
awful
want, we could probably figure something else out. But we need our end of the deal. And we need his end of the deal to go away.
Right.
Oh, hey. I got a thought. Why don't we just take the sergeant of these guards that are like right above us? He's a doppelganger. We just kidnap him. Boom, we got one.
He's probably one of the things here that we just killed, would he not have been?
I don't know.
How
Can't
did you
hurt
end
to
up
look.
here? What kidnapped you? Who kidnapped you? You said it was the guard.
And he looks he's looking kind of concentrated for a second. He stares at the floor, like the middle space, and he's like, I was going to go get some of the city watch because I had been assaulted. And
Sorry about that.
No, you're not.
I didn't really have much of my retinue with me. They took me here. I guess if this is and he like points out a couple of landmarks. He's like, "Is this right next to that like Corvath's meat on a stick and like the just down the lane from the house Attribution?"
Yeah, you're in the North Ward's city watch post.
Okay, yeah, no, they took me here because, well, I guess I'm somebody important, and then and I was brought up into this tower and then downstairs and well, I mean, this room, yeah, okay, and then I was chained up, and that was it.
Oh shit. Torek just starts running up the stairs, like full tilt up the stairs.
Okay. Relica's right hot on your heels. She runs with you.
Great.
What do you do? What are you doing?
I'm bursting back out into the main guard room.
You blow into Troika.
I
bowl
try
him
to
over. He's like,
I try
"Oh
to
my
stay
gosh,
calm.
yeah." So Torek, what
Where's your
happened?
sergeant?
I
Where's your captain?
heard gunshots. Is everything
Shut
okay
up.
down
Where
there?
is your captain?
My captain? The sergeant?
Sergeant, yeah, whatever he is. Where is he?
He should have been in there.
Oh,
What happened?
okay.
What happened?
You're gonna want to come with me.
It's like, okay,
So you've been housing a
Vark.
cult.
And then he like looks to Vark. He's like, you're coming with me. And then like they both like pull out the truncheons, like the big metal like studded wooden clubs, and they make their way with you.
Yeah, as we go back down, now I'm just walking. I'm like, yeah, so
Mhm.
you've been housing a cult. This is going to be really uncomfortable for you when we get down there, but just figure I should warn you ahead of time.
He's like, wait, a cult?
Yeah, that's what we were investigating.
Oh,
We couldn't let you know. I'm sorry. Come on.
by the gods. And he follows you. He sees the door. He's like, oh my lord. No. He's like, no, this can't be right. And he looks inside. He looks at the symbol on the floor. He like clutches at a holy symbol on his shirt. Okay. Vark spits on the floor. Should have told me this sooner. Could have came with you.
Well, we didn't know how far it went, to be honest.
You know, not all guards are just, like the captain. Some of us, and he nods over at Egan. He's like, there's some of us that actually want justice. This happened right under our nose. Then Justinius looks up to him. He's like, yeah, right under your fucking nose.
You watch your mouth, young man.
So what do you guys do? Justinius is just kind of still getting his bearings. Troika.
I like hold my hand out to him to like help him get off the floor.
Yeah, he brushes your hand off, and then he tries to stand on his own and stumbles.
I just fucking pick him up.
Like
a fucking baby.
Yeah. He gets up. Yeah, as you like lift him underneath the shoulders. He's like,
Pixie, after being somewhat insulted by her trying to help him, looks at him. Oh, and by the way, I'm the head of House Argentum now.
Good for
my
you.
God. Petty.
Good for
Pixie,
you.
You're so petty.
Oh, I know.
It's like,
It's
listen,
just we saved his life, and I'm trying to help him out, and he wants to. It's fine.
Yes, he's
it's
a
fine.
dick, but you
and she
don't
just
have to
kind of
sink
like
down to
stumbles
his
away
level.
to go collect the daggers that were thrown.
yeah, Justinius looks to Torek and says, no, it's fine. I get it. But frankly, you guys didn't do this for my good. Or at least she
You
didn't.
don't think I did this for your good? I put him right back down, right in the fucking corner. You don't think that I did this for your good? You think I came down here to save just what? Because it did good for me? I don't give a shit.
He like
I heard that you were in danger,
Yeah? Is that why you
and I
came
got
down?
my ass down here as fast as I could.
Yeah, or is it because Pixie told you that her little noble house needed something? Is that why you're here?
And I'm gonna look at him, and I'm gonna let all the pretense of being frustrated or grumpy fade away, and I'm gonna go,
Look, Justinius. From the bottom of my heart, I'm glad you're okay. And had there been nothing in it for me, I would have been here. Because everyone needs someone looking out for them. Now, please, take my hand, let's get out of here. And I offer it to him, like genuinely.
He looks down, and he looks at your hand, offered out, and he takes it. He's like, what's your name?
My name is Torek.
He says, Torek, you may have good intentions in your heart, but you work for a violent little psychopath, okay?
I know. We're working on her. Someone's got to be around to keep her in check.
Well, thank you for saving my life.
Anytime.
I guess you can take me to my uncle now.
All right. Good to go.
Troika looks around.
Pixie
No, go
is just kind of like wandering around the basement area looking for the daggers that got thrown because she threw one at an enemy and then she accidentally threw one at Torek.
Yeah, they're just sitting around. You find them.
And she's just like mumbling to herself as she's like holstering them, like fucking see the guy's like not even grateful.
Troika comes up to Torek and Pixie, and he says, I guess I'm the one in charge for now of this watchtower. I'll clean this up. I'll get the watchful eye in here. I'll contact them to look into this. I'll get a report written up, and I'll get that to you.
Real quick, Aaron, you said that the doppelgangers have different blood, right? It's like black ichor.
Yeah.
Pixie looks at him and like pulls out one of her daggers and hands it to him, and he's like, "Show us you're not one of them."
Like, what?
Whoa. No.
I'm not asking for a brutal cut, just a little nip. Show us you have human blood.
We literally can see blood on his face.
Like,
There's blood coming out of his ears.
That's Justinius, not that's
not Troika.
Yeah, not Troika.
I guess I can. Yeah, I know. I can. No, you're. I guess you're right.
We don't want to leave another doppelganger in charge of one of the city watches. So I'm just going to double check. You don't have to hurt yourself. Just a little prick on your palm.
I think Egan's vouching for him.
Egan, they don't bleed like this when they look like us, though.
Oh. Okay, and she quickly like snatches her dagger back and puts it in her holster, looking kind of embarrassed.
No, it's like I would have done it. But yeah. Yeah.
How do you know that?
How do I know that? Because I saw the captain bleed on multiple occasions from police work, from being a guard, from a scuffle, from a tussle at the table. We have a physical job from a splinter.
But do you know that was your captain?
No, I guess not.
Grab Pixie by the fucking shirt, and I'm going to pick her up and start walking up the stairs.
I mean, and he looks at you. He's like, "I'm still willing to cut my hand." I mean, if you really, and then he just pulls out his own knife, and he's like, "I can," and then he just a little nick in his palm, and it bleeds red. He's like, I'm me."
Thank you, Troika.
I'm gonna fucking flail like a fucking puppy being held by the scruff, and just flail out of his fucking hands.
Yeah.
And I'm going to turn around and I'm going to point at his face. Don't ever do that again.
You need to not be so rude to commoners.
It wasn't rude. It was cautious.
Okay. You could be a little politer about it. That's all I'm saying.
Relica pipes up and says, "Torek, I think Pixie's right here."
But she could have been nicer about it. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, but if you're gonna I understand being nice to people that you have no suspicion of, but we did just kind of kill 5 of those things and a demon, and I'm a little on edge too. And if that thing, if being polite gets you or my sister killed, then I'm gonna be the meanest bitch forever after that.
You actually make a very valid point. I agree with you, Relica.
Well,
Pixie,
kinda.
for the record, you should still be politer.
Pixie, you should be politer, but right now, right here, I'm glad you asked me to do that.
Pixie kind of just like fucking rolls her eyes and starts heading
Yeah.
up the stairs. She's sick of this shit.
Yeah.
Everybody's second guessing her. Nobody's listening to her.
As they're walking up the stairs together, Christina will just put a hand on Pixie's shoulder.
Relica like sidles up to Torek and says, "Hey, do you remember ever being a kid and like your parents just letting you stick your hand in the fire and it burned, right?"
My father beat me. Viciously.
Oh, no.
So no.
All right, end the night there, everybody.
Relica's like, "Good talk," and then just like, walks off.
Yeah, you see the look on Torek's face the second his father was mentioned. He is just stone cold. There is no like smiling giant. Like he is like a man who just killed 3 monsters and is going home.
Christina just catches Relica's eye and just, they'll figure it out.
She just like mouths to you, just like, "I didn't know."
And Christina melts back. Neither did I.
We need therapy.
I think we got to start with us, and then we can give them therapy.
No, that's what I'm saying. We should like, I'll book a group session.
Yeah, for sure.
Team therapy.
Invite me. Just send me the invite. I'll be there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As you guys walk out of the guard commons area, Troika comes trotting up the stairs. Vark's handling it down there, guys. Are you all just leaving?
We gotta get just
Yeah.
back to his uncle.
Okay. I'm in your debt. I'll get a report together from the Watchful Eye for you about what happened here. If you ever need anything from the guard in the North Ward,
If you could get a copy of that report to me, I would appreciate it, because
I'll make
people who need to hear about this.
I'll just copy it like 6 times and give one to
Perfect.
each of you. It's fine.
Thank you.
This is heavy. But if you guys need anything, we're here. I'm here.
Just keep a watchful eye.
Yeah, no, for sure. I will.
Maybe don't let the guards drink on duty or smoke or gamble instead of doing their job.
Oh yeah, they
Maybe
were
stuff like this might
sloshed,
slip through the
man. I saw
cracks.
your entire conversation. This is the first time. Like, I don't know if you realized, you guys really should work on your security, because I was able to waltz in here with a simple invisibility magic. You guys should really pay more attention. I got through all of your locked doors to Justinius.
To be fair,
Oh.
these are just like regular people, you know.
Oh, there we go. It's fixed.
Yeah, my camera died first. Just
It
after.
did, yes.
What a guy.
Yeah, I got it.
We did it. We're back.
Yeah, we're back.
Yeah, you guys should not be gambling and drinking on the job.
I
think this was a sobering reminder, Pixie.
Yeah, no, I know. I'll I think once I tell everyone, once I tell the everyone in the post, we won't. It's not. I was, and he like looks real stern and like kind of stoic for a moment. He's like, I was good friends with Sarge. He was there when my sister had her firstborn. We stood off shadow thieves together. We've gone against agents of the eye. We've brought down rings of really bad people together, and I don't know when he was lost, but this kind of changes everything. We'll get it together.
Great to hear.
I'm going to give you a one-time offer. If you choose not to take it, I will not be offended. How would you like to join Torek in his training and be a part of the Knight's Guard for House Argentum? Our entire goal right now is to take care of this doppelganger problem. And you can be a part of that.
He looks down for a second and he looks back towards the staircase where Vark is. I can't turn my back on the watch, Lady Pixie. I can't.
That's okay.
Pixie, you feel the little in the back of your head from Christina. And you hear the featureless voice, not the feminine one.
Yeah.
Someone with a fire in their belly to kill these things that's not directly associated with us and can be our eyes and ears out in the streets. That's a good place for him to be.
Pixie just kind of gently nods and reaches for I've forgotten his name.
Troika.
I was thinking Loika for some reason. And she reaches up her hand to shake his hand, and the offer is open. I do hope that at least continuing your work with the city's guard, you can be our eyes and ears about any suspicious activity.
He takes your hand and he clasps it with his other one too, and he's like, wherever I am and wherever the guard, the city watches that are under my jurisdiction, you have our help. And then he kind of looks puzzled for a second. He's like, wait a minute, knight attendant, is Torek not a gray hand?
Oh no.
He looks over at Torek. He's like, you son of a bitch.
I didn't lie. You just assumed, and I went along with it.
Torek, that's kind of the same as lying.
I think that's the same thing.
I hope you can understand. Listen, I hope you can understand why it was so important, though. I do apologize for my deception.
Yeah. Okay. No, it's okay. Anyway, I got a lot of work to do, guys. I'm sure you do too.
Mm-hmm.
You take care of yourself, okay?
I will. You too.
Try to be more aware of what's going on in your guard.
I will.
Thank you.
Yeah, tighter glove from here on out.
And Pixie kind of gives a very quick short bow and heads out the door.
Yeah, for sure. So Relica looks at you guys. Looks at Pixie. We kind of did it. This kind of feels like something that Dad would do.
Yeah, we did.
Mm-hmm.
This kind of feels like something that Dad would do.
100%.
And you see, Pixie, as she turns to Relica to hear her say this, look up at Relica and, just start choking up in her throat. You can see the lump in her throat and the tears kind of welling around her eyes. And she's she just kind of nods and, turns away.
Christina, seeing this, quickly turns her face away and says, bitch, stop. You're gonna make me cry too.
And as you guys sort of Justinius just rolls his fucking eyes. As you guys all, as the party heads back to, where are you going? Just to kind of set things.
We should head back to the manor, figure out a plan, And
We
then
should
we'll
figure out something with Justinius before we give Justinius back.
Okay.
I
So you guys
would
are
like
heading
to
off
hit
to
a
the manor.
temple for healing on the way home.
Yeah.
That's fair.
I am not that hurt. Surprisingly,
That's
Egan
nice.
got the shit
Egan
beat
got
out
the
of him.
shit kicked out of him.
You didn't go toe to toe with the devil.
Yeah.
Despite the
Yeah, no
dire
kidding.
situation I put myself in the first turn, I somehow
like-
only got hit one time.
You look like shit, and I just dump a second level cure wounds into my home person.
Home person. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Home
yeah,
slice.
yeah.
I just rolled these ones mechanically because I had
Sure.
my dice. That
Okay,
one
yeah.
is
We'll
14.
take it this time. We'll take it this time.
This time.
Yeah.
I
14.
feel like calling Egan home slice is the most gender neutral way to
how much
talk
did
about
you
how
roll there, Lane?
much they kill.
14.
14. Sweet.
And right there,
Oh,
folks.
Aaron, I will message you after, but there was something I wanted to do, and I totally spaced on it.
That's okay.
'Cause I didn't really want to say it out loud.
That's okay.
But I will message you right after to.
Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, hit me up. Hit me up. And however, from there, everybody, that is a close to chapter 5 of Another World campaign.
What a fucking session! That was great.
That felt like a good one. That felt like a
There's
good
a
one.
lot going
folks.
on.
We
That was
love
a
you
big
out
one.
there at home chat. Thanks for
Yeah,
joining
everybody
us.
that came with us
Everybody,
tonight, thank you so
Thanks
much.
for being here. I had a
Yeah, thanks for coming in. I had a blast. I hope you all had a blast. We will yeah, that felt like it was a lightning fast 3.5 hours, 3 hours
Sure
kind of.
was.
But yeah, we will catch you guys next time. Same bat time, same bat channel. 6:30 next week, next Wednesday. We love you all.
Yeah.
Have a fantastic evening.
Thank you for coming out.
everyone.
Have a good night.
Goodbye.
Yeah. Later.
Bye, guys.